Hey guys. Do. Listen, I know today is Saturday, and I am gonna do Show Saturday, but I need my WoW viewers to actually like rise up for a second. Because this has to happen ASAP. I need to start getting this worked on. Or try to. It is somewhat time sensitive. I explained this yesterday, but I kind of just glossed over it. I have to explain this again. Basically, I need to get an add-on to start getting worked on. I don't like this music. But I need to know what in this add-on I want inside of it. How do I explain this? Rise up. Basically, points. How I want to distribute race points and what's going to award it, how much you're going to lose. And I need to start getting that worked on ASAP. So there's going to be race point system. Race wars. Yes. So there's not FKP. We're going to do things differently than FKP this time. We're doing it like, bring up the notepad. Oh, I'm bringing it up, dog. You think I'm not? Hang on. All right. Yeah, we're fucking notepadding hard. Essentially, we're going to have like races assigned to people. Tauren, Troll, Orc, Undead, yada, yada, yada. I think I've said that fucking 10,000 times at this point. But your race is essentially, it's your team, right? And we're all a guild at the end of the day, but I want to have bonuses to the race in the guild that is doing well, right? And so we're going to be giving out points, and I'll tell you what you can get by with those points in a bit. But if you level to say level 10, your entire race is going to gain 5 points. If you make it to level 20, your entire race is going to get 5 points. 30 plus 5, so every 10 levels. If you die, your entire race will lose 15 points. Or 12. If you die to a fucking elevator, that's embarrassing. Minus 20 points. And then what you're gonna and the discussion is I need to know what's going to give and what's going to take away points. And this is important because with these points, not only is it going to affect late game when we're like rolling off loot, but it's going to affect leveling. I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it. I'm still debating how, but something along the lines of Fangsley, our sister guild with the viewers and people who just don't quite make the cut, but they're going to be doing their own thing. They will have a guild bank that they can dump shit into. Our guild is SSF. We can't use the auction house or anything like that. Neither can Fangsley. But I will allow, based on points, we can auction things off with those points. So we could hold an auction every single week, and you can buy things like linen cloth for your worst players so they can actually level with first aid and stop fucking dying at level 15. Or what are some other stupid things? Copper ore, so you can, you know, take some time away from fucking leveling engineering. So now they have target dummies, things like that. We can auction it off, or we can make it to where it's a winning faction takes all. Every single week, the points will reset every week. That way, if your fucking team is negative 5,000 for whatever reason, it gets reset. And the winning team will have access to the Fangsley Guild Vault, and only they have access. And they can choose to take things out and give it to the opposing faction if they want, or they can keep it all to themselves and probably get some racism going on, which is hilarious. I don't know. That's going to be up to a guild vote, whether they want to auction everything off or winner takes all. I'm down for either. That's fine. But that's a guild vote, and we'll discuss that on the 13th when we have our first guild meeting. But I need more things that give points and take away points so that I can start getting this add-on made because I can't track these points. The issue with OnlyFangs last time is I didn't really, like, FKP was given and taken away by me. And that's funny, but it's unrealistic to do that while also playing the game myself. So I need an add-on that's going to track everything. Lucky for me, Tactics has worked directly with the guy who worked on that add-on for, I think it was hardcore. I don't know if you guys watch Zaryu do those like challenges. Do this quest before level 20. And it's like a level 24 quest and you get like an achievement. We can take those kind of quests and achievements and we can make that apply to this as well. But I need options and I need more stupid things like dying to elevators. Yeah, with Shannon. Exactly. So a lot of you guys saw that. So if our sweats, Ampere, Zaryu wants to do something really fucking dumb and difficult, we can award him for that. It's going to be funny because, you know, the Sears and the Christopher Yees might try them and fucking die. I will be really annoyed at them for even attempting it because it's not for them to do, but they can. Auto walk, drowning, elevator damage. Anyways, now you're caught up with where my head is at and what I'm thinking. And the reason I need to do this now is this might be my last stream. Forever. I'm killing myself. I'm taking a week break. I tried to make a joke. I was like, okay, let's just tell the truth. That was a natural response out of trying to be funny. Anyways, I'm taking a week off, either starting potentially tomorrow, if not on Tuesday. Yeah, so point is I need to do this now because I have the guy that can work on an add-on and I want to send this to him. So, beginning. How many points should you get? Let's start with the first thing. How many points should you get for every 10 levels your character earns? And think about inflation. If you want to make it plus 1 point, well, we're not going to be doing decimals, are we? So we could do this where, you know, thousands of points, which will give us more accurate things. Like things can be worth 1,300 or 1,350 rather than, right? Should it be plus 100? Small numbers? Okay. So plus 10 points for every 10 levels. But only once? Well, you're right. So every 10 levels plus 10. Let's do this. 10. Gaining 10 levels. We'll word it like this. Now the issue with this is I could see sweats if I'd be so sad if they did this, but they level a character to level 10 and then kill themselves and then do it again and just kind of point farm, which is why I would want, how much should you lose if you die? I was thinking 25. Because if they really wanted to be stupid, they could level all the way to 30. All the way to 30. Wait. How much did I say? 25, right? Yeah, so they could level all the way to 30 and then kill themselves. And all they did was get a net gain of 5 points. It's not worth it. So 25 basic death. How much did you lose for dying to fall damage? Make them lose less each death to reward sweats. Make them lose less. I don't know if the add-on could do that. Maybe it could. I think it's going to be a set amount every time. Put a minus before 20. Oh, yeah, you're right. Minus 25. Or maybe let's do it like this. The negatives go down here. Positives go up here. So every 10 levels, you gain 10 points. Every death, basic death, you lose 25. Elevator death. minus, should this be 30? I feel like elevator deaths are like insane. Minus 50, which we're gonna have a lot of. Thunder Bluff and Undercity. Minus 50, Undercity slash, no, elevator death. And then minus, how much should drowning be? Drowning should be maybe 40. Drowning. Even though I feel like it's easier to die to an elevator death. Like, if you die to drowning, there's something going on. Maybe I should make it higher. Minus 75. No, see, this is getting ridiculous. These numbers are getting insane. Minus 60.
What about low number of points for stuff like 1 to 5, 5 for crazy stuff max, that will add to rolling for loot like roll 1 to 119 if you have 119 points as race?
Okay, what about low number of points for stuff like 1 to 5? For crazy stuff max. For stuff like 1 to 5. Am I stupid? That will add to rolling for loot, like roll 1 to 119. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you can spend your race's points to amplify your rolls. The issue with that is when we're distributing loot in, say, Molten Core or wherever we are, it's no longer necessarily a race thing, you know? It is and it isn't. Race points can't be given to an individual in that way. What we are going to do is the race with the most points during the raid. So if Taran is the highest point team that week, they will get to roll 1 through 100. The second place team will roll 1 to 95. Third place, 1 to 90. And last place rolls 1 to 85. You are nerfed in your rolls. And that's just an overall entire race nerf. So even when we're raiding, this shit will matter. But I don't want to make the mistake of making FKP only affect raiding. That's why I want these points to affect leveling. Which is why, again, I want to have something like a vault or something that they can access, something that makes life better when they actually get it. It's funny. Anyways. Hold on. Anyways, buying Fangsley help for FKP? To an extent, yeah, absolutely. They're buying mats from Fangsley. Now, Fangsley's also going to have to be an SSF guild, so we're going to have to track and make sure that the viewers that join aren't joining and then opening the auction house. The add-on will literally know if you buy anything from the auction house or trade with anyone who isn't in the guild. It's a very easy to track. Hold on, Novak sent me a picture of it. I can show you guys. It's pretty nuts, actually. Hang the heck on. Fuck, we talked so much about the fucking quiz. Hang on. No outsiders. It ruins the whole everything. Yeah, no, it's SSF. Well, SSG, solo, no. What is it called? What is guild only? Guild self found? Solo guild found? So SGF. It's SGF. There you go. Solo guild found. Yeah, you're right. Damn it. Where is this picture? I wanted to show you guys. Maybe Novak is here. He just responded to me. Hey.
That is what I mean. Each bonus positive or negative point will add / reduce their rolling for loot. If race has -10 they will roll 1 to 90. If they have +10 they will roll 1 to 110 as race. You need low points for stuff if you wanna do it like this.
You need low points? So like if they're, I guess, but I kind of like it when they compete, because by making it to where if they have -10, they roll 1 to 90 because -10, now they're kind of just competing against themselves, not each other. Like their rolls are entirely determined by their own efficiency or how well they are doing themselves. And if the other guilds are doing really, really bad, it doesn't matter. See what I'm saying? But you're right, that could work. I could see it. Here we go. Thank you. Novak responded. Here's the picture. This is what's being made so far. So I'm going to have this add-on, and I'll probably be... Oh, he's going to have to change that officer code. But I'm going to be able to just simply click things on and off. Anything I want at all times. This is going to be cool. Hold on, Trolley sent me something. Oh, he's got his own notepad open. Okay, level 10, 10 points. Level 20, 15. Wow, 1 death is more points than the highest earning points tally for getting max level. You don't get the combined total of points for every 10 levels, but say you die at level 50, your race loses 20 points as 50 minus 30. I mean, yes, but I don't want, if you die at this rate, every team will be negative. I do want it to be like a pretty like tug of war type thing where it's a struggle to stay positive, but I'd like them to be in the positives. Remember, your points are going to be reset every week. Every week. It's full hard reset. But by doing it Tyrole's way, if we did it this way, when the points reset, okay, let's say one faction hasn't died. Like, not a single fucking orc has died. Not once. They're obviously going to have the most points that week. And then they'll get it applied, sure. But because they're all max level, the next week, they're not going to be able to get shit. But I guess that would apply with my way as well. Aren't they getting assigned races based on a test? Won't there be some races with way more people than others?
What about this?
The test has been designed
Every
to kind of
levels
prevent
you
that.
get a point, and for dying it's 1 point per level plus modifiers for dumber deaths.
What about this? Every 2 levels you get a point, and for dying it's 1 point per level plus modifiers for dumber deaths. Well, that's kind of what we're doing. You're just, instead of doing it every 10 levels, right? You're just doing it every level. I think it's better to have the big milestones, though. Big 10s, big 20s, big 30s, yada, yada. Anyways, I think we keep going here. I need more. What are achievements people should be able to do? Maybe professions, because we're going to need those. Issue with professions is if we do the guild vault like method where the winning team gets access to the guild vault, they'll be able to get even more professions done, right? Which would kind of snowball them ahead. Dungeons could be a play, yes. But if we do dungeons, how is it going to work if the dungeon is done by all the 4 races? It's a 5-player dungeon. You do the first orc only or first 1 race only dungeon clear, I guess. Sounds kind of stupid though. I don't think I care for that. Same race plus points. Or they just all get points. Yeah, but at that point it's pointless. Literally. Stupid little challenges like Winter Spring Flight Path at 35. So I was talking with Tactics again, and Tactics knows the person who made the add-on for Hardcore WoW with like Zara used the best example of the person who did all the special leveling hardcore challenges. So I think I'm going to let him take the lead on adding those kind of challenges and how many points they give, etc. So what's that? Not Serena Bloodfeather. That one harpy bitch in Thousand Needles. Like that quest, doing it below a certain level solo can award your entire race. It's got to be worth a lot because they're very likely to die, especially having no auction house gear or enchants or anything really. Barely even professions probably. And if you lose 25 for a basic death, what's the incentive here? It's got to be nuts. But do you want to encourage risky behavior like that? For the sweats, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. But I will be in a call yelling at Seer if he even fucking breathes an idea of attempting these challenges. Just get 60, Seer. Just get 60. You didn't even make last raid. Let's not fuck around. That's kind of what I want to go for. But if Ompy's like, oh man, I got to level 32 in 6 hours. Hope I don't die. I don't fucking care. Go ahead, die. I don't care. So that's what it's for. Rip Miz. Miz, same boat. No challenges. I guarantee you he will attempt it though. And that's funny, but I will be yelling at him. What if they do it in a group to get the achievement? All right, enough. If they do it okay, everyone has to stream. If you're not streaming and you're in OnlyFangs, all of your achievements are pretty much voided. Guess what kind of guild it is? A streamer guild. So, and if you do it, like if you fucking cheat or some level 60 comes in and kills the elite for you, yeah, no shit, you're not getting points. Duh. All right. Give me more things. Gaining 10 levels. That's literally the only thing we have. And the achievements, I guess. The challenges. And maybe we leave it at that. Maybe I just fucking leave it up to Tactics. And just do these challenges. Minus 10 for using Petri. That is painful. That is, I think that might be a little too painful. Again, I don't want to put any of my non-sweats in positions where they have to actually not, like, I can't have them die. For fuck's sake, I can't have them die. I need them in the raid. Otherwise, we're going to have fucking 40 ompies in the raid, and it's, what is the point of this? How about ban Petri for sweats? I could do that. I mean, we're not even going to have access to the fucking auction house. Dogs. We're not even going to have access to the auction house, and we're not even going to have Petri for God knows how long. Like, it's just gone. When we get to that point, maybe. When we actually have access to Petri's, sure. That's the future. Let's talk about leveling. It's an option on that add-on if you look at the screenshots for Petri's. Are you fucking kidding me? No Petri hearth. Well, what does the hearth mean? You mean like Petri Alt F4? I guess. Oh yeah, leaving the group. That's the hearth. Okay, yeah, dumb. Same thing. Wow. I mean, it's stupid. I'm not doing that. Maybe I am, but I'm not fucking making that a rule now. All right, profession points. Let's talk about professions in that case. We're on that subject. I already discussed the issue with it. So maybe we'll make it one time only. Oh fuck, but the add-on can't track that, can it? So my issue, again, you level profession to say 300. Great. You get a ton of points, right? And then you died. That sucks. But now your new character, you can speed level your professions back up to 300. It's just, and your faction is in the lead too. So now you have access to all of these mats to super easily speed level your professions. And now you're getting points for it and you're snowballing farther ahead. And that's my concern. So I'm thinking, how can I remove that concern? And yeah, making it to where you can only do it once per person, not character, sure, but the add-on can't track that. Guild only trade. First race to each 10 levels get race points, or first level 60. Every time you gain 10 levels. And yeah, sure, first level 60, depending on what race it is, that race will get, I mean, this is a one time, but 100, how many points? 100 is too many, I think. Maybe that isn't too many. Because I'm looking down at these negatives. I think I just say fuck it and we end up where we end up. I'm trying to really make a tug of war, but I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know how many deaths there's going to be. I don't know how many elevator deaths there's going to be. I don't know. So we might end up with 4 factions in the deep negatives or in the really high positives. Fuck it. We ball. Let's do first 60. Or no, let's do 100 points. First 60. 100 points. That's a lot. More? No, it's plenty. You can patch after a week. You're right. I can do my own patch notes. All right. First mount. Like level 40 mount. I think that's fun. First mount. 50 points. Oh, wait, what am I doing? First epic mount. Oh, but first non-class mount. So warlocks are banned from this, and we don't even have paladins, right? First death should be minus 100. Okay. Minus 100. First death above level 20. It's fucked up. You're right. How much? Okay, so first blue BOE found. First blue BOE. How many points should that give? 25? And should it be the first BOE of the guild or first BOE of your character? I'm thinking the one times don't matter, I guess. I think it should be first BOE of your own individual character. Now that I'm thinking about it. First solo BOE found. Or maybe even I make it dungeons, right? Because then you could be in a dungeon with your fucking group and you're the only Tauren. You don't give a fuck about this BOE. But you want to win it simply to give your race points. Make it epic. I think I have found 2 BOE epics in Classic WoW in my life. I think Nightblade, I remember I got in ZF. And Boots of Avoidance, again from ZF. So might make people do only race dungeons. I'm open to that. I just don't want people to feel like that's all they can do. Add more content themed events like hide and seek. Yeah, we will be doing that. I think hide and seek is super solid. All right, let's do 75. Let's do 100 points. First BOE epic solo found. So you find an epic BOE by yourself. First maxed out profession. 50. First maxed out of each profession. Yeah. Points for crafting items like Lionheart, Flask, Skinning, Devilsar. Too easy, too many points. Well, if it's easy for you, it's easy for every other race, is it not? It's a competition. And it also resets every single week. Pretty easy. Mount Garah. Oh, I don't want to put them in a Mount Garah. I don't want them to do that. Because I just know, like, you understand, like, it's really, really awkward the way it is with these people. Like, my super sweats, the sweats that I'm not worried about reaching max level at all, they're efficient, right? And they don't do Mount Garahs, and if they do, I don't fucking care. But they don't really do it because it's like, why would I risk my character? But then you take the people like Mizkif, the people that I'm worried about reaching max level, the people that suck ass at this game, and they're fucking gung-ho about every Mount Garah possible. Every single fucking one they want to do. Like, you're the worst out here. What are you doing? It makes no sense. Completing all quests in a zone. Again, remember, I feel like Tactics is going to have a list like this fucking... Like, legitimately, starting now. Like, that many lines of different challenges through leveling. All of this is going to be like... Oh, maybe even more, actually. Like, this will fucking be filled up. Have you planned what punishments will be given out? No. I gotta think about that. But I can think about that later. This needs to be now because it's an add-on that has to get made. First, AGM or Title Charm. That sounds fucking stupid. AGM? Oh, man. Do I want them to risk their characters for fuck it? Let's do it. All right. First AGM. They can even do it off stream. This is something you can do off stream. If you have AGM in your inventory, I don't care how you got it. I don't care if you got a bunch of fucking 60s to help, whatever. You get AGM, you get it. Because otherwise, you're basically killing yourself. You can't do that on stream. So let's do... how many points did AGM give? 50. First AGM. Title Charm? Man, that's just sad. Farming Title Charm in hardcore WoW? Why the fuck would you do that? Fuck it. 50 points. Nice. First Argent Dawn Exalted, maybe rare unique hunter pet challenge. Ooh. Damn, specific class quests or challenges are good. I like that. Okay. First Broken Tooth tamed. I like that. Title Charm seems weird. I agree. Take the Title Charm art. Let's just do AGM. It's funny. Leave it there. Okay, so Hunter class ones. Let's see. Let's put Hunter down. First, poor Tarans only have 4 classes. Whatever. Life's hard as a Taran, I guess. First, Broken Tooth tamed. All right. First whirlwind axe. Good. Yes, that's a really good warrior challenge. First whirlwind quest completed. Doesn't have to be the axe. Do whatever you want. First cat form. That's just first level 20. Aquatic form isn't a challenge either. I don't know what you do for druid. First shaman to get all 4 totems. Is it? I guess. I need something that's like an actual challenge. I guess there's not a lot though. Class specifics, is there? But I guess that's what you got to do. Shaman. First all totems. First to pick druid. Ultimate challenge. Lock in that race and actually play. First Void Walker, it's a quest. Yeah, but it's not a challenge at all. First Pummeler for Druid could be funny, but that's only feral, I guess. What is SSS? Don't worry about it. First to 300 fishing. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do first fishing. Well, it's first of each profession already. Fishing's in there. It's done. Yeah, it's already there. Could add LBRS and UBRS clears. You're right, but let's focus on leveling. Let's stay at the bottom levels for now. Thing about hardcore WoW is like that's like the lower levels really matter. You'll find yourself going back to Brill quite often. 300 lockpicking for Rogue. Excellent challenge. Well, that's already, I guess, you know what? Rogues kind of have 2 challenges then, because that is a profession. But I guess we could do first poison quest completed, because it is first poison quest completed. Druid could be first Wolf's Head Helm. That's a good one. First Wolf's Head Helm acquired. But that's if they play feral. It's so feral druidish. It's like I just don't see a resto druid going out of their way to give a fuck. But a rogue, a shaman wants to get all their totems. The warrior wants to get whirlwind quest. The hunter wants to get broken to. All of these things that they want to, right? I guess they are leveling as feral, but you don't use Wolf's Head Helm. You do use it while leveling, but only if you have it in the auction house. You don't go out of your way to get it, right? And we don't have the auction house, so maybe something else. Unlocking all forms. Okay. First druid, or first to have every single form. They would have to spec, they have to be level 40, because you have to be able to get boomkin form. You need to do aquatic form. And you need to, well, I guess everything else you buy. So, including chicken, I'll let them figure that out. I can't wait for someone to be like, oh, Soda, I got all the forms. They're like level 23. Cat and bear form. I did it. I got aquatic form too. Look. You're not done, bro. Anyways, first druid, every form. Mage. What is a good mage challenge? It's got to be some type of stupid fucking AoE pool. All portals. Is that a quest chain? No. First 2,000 gold farm by selling portals. First to solo a dungeon. I kind of want it to be something they might want to do anyways. It's not so out of the way, right? Like druids, sure, getting boomkin form is kind of a meme, but everything else you kind of want to do it. Rogues want to get poison quest. Warriors want to get this quest done. Hunters want broken tooth, etc., etc. First water 55. DM water. Okay. First level 55 water. It's kind of later in the game. That's a little late game, but unless someone has a better answer here. It's kind of just first max level mage. First mage offhand quest, level 40-ish. Okay. What do you have to do for this quest? The Celestial Power. Any mages want to tell me, is this good or no?
That's amazing.
Why add first to 300 if the points reset every week? Well, they're going to get it done in the first week. Like a lot of these first to do it, yeah, these are pretty much going to be negligible after the first week. And then it's basically just going to be deaths and gaining levels. And maybe some challenges here and there. But you're right. The first week is going to be like an insane point inflation. Absolutely. And then once the first profession's done, like this is gone now, right? For professions, the first person to get this should get plus 25 points. The One Ring? How do you do this? It can be fished? Oh. Okay, sure. Let's do that for... How much would the One Ring be worth? 100 points. It's a 0.01% drop. You think any fucking people are just going to sit there and fish all day for the One Ring? I'd love that. Okay. First to find the One Ring. It's equivalent of a BOE epic. Sure. There's the 2 ring as well. That's in BC though. Punishment for being around someone who dies, not just the dumbass that dies gets punished, but also the dumbasses that didn't prevent it. That's going to have to be up to me. I can do that. So if someone links me a clip of Ms. Kiff dying and Emmy was there, and I look at Emmy and I'm like, she knows better. She should have done this or done that. I can make her race also lose 50% of the points that Ms. Kiff lost, if it makes sense. But that would require review by me. And I don't want too much being put on my shoulders because I'm going to suck. I'm not going to... Like, I'm playing the game myself, keep in mind, right? So I want a lot of this to be automated, but reviewing specific occasional clips, I'm for. I can do that, obviously. Priest. Also, Celestial Power. I was on this discussion. How good is this quest to do for mages? Is it equivalent to Whirlwind Axe? No? Okay, so fuck this quest then. Priest first raid wipe. No. Let's get back on mage. Mage quests are kind of meh. But it doesn't have to be a mage quest. It could be first, like, what is a big pool? What is considered a massive pool? First mage to AoE farm 30 mobs in one pool. Could we feasibly set that up? How would we track that it was 30 mobs? Soloing ZF? Should they solo ZF? Like, is this making them go out of their way a little bit? First mage to solo Mara. Okay, Bobka, but should they solo Mara? I don't want them to do something stupid that's out of the way. Something that, if they're playing, like, let's say soloing ZF is optimally the best way to earn XP. I'm all for making that a mage quest. Even if, like, I don't want our shitty mages to do it, okay? First mage to, what is considered soloing ZF? Do they kill every boss? Maybe not solo ZF, but solo the Graves. Okay, first mage to solo Graves in ZF. There you go. All right. Priest. How many points? I didn't say that. How many points should all these be worth? 50? Or maybe 100? No, I feel like it should be 50 because Taran is just going to get fucking fucked. They don't have rogues, they don't have mages, they don't have priests, they don't have warlocks. So their potential to get all these quests is just diminished. Let's do 50. All right, priest. What is the challenge for priest here? Oh yeah, nobody else has druid. That's true. They do gain that. Okay, you're right. Wait, it's not why I even have the I didn't think about that. The real priest challenge is to get to 60. Warrior's even harder. Are you kidding me? First wand. I'm okay with first wand, even though it's really early. It is kind of the most bread and butter thing when it comes to leveling a priest. First lesser magic wand, maybe. First rare wand. Or I guess do first wand over 20 DPS. But that's just at that point the fastest leveling priest, which honestly is kind of most of these. Everyone who's leveling faster has an advantage. First wand with stats. First 300 wand skill. That's just first level 60 priest. So these awards are going to sweats only. Yeah, they are. But that's the name of the game, man. That's why you want sweats on your faction, because they can actually earn points for you. These sweats aren't going to give a fuck about, ooh, linen cloth. These guys are losers. They will have so much linen, and they will farm as much linen as they'll ever fucking need in their life. They will have first aid maxed, no problem. They don't even need first aid. But the non-sweats do. So the reward for all of this is getting access to a fucking guild bank. Or we're going to auction off the guild bank, so you'll be able to buy mats with these. Yes, it matters. Like, I hopefully the people who suck ass at the game and played in last OnlyFangs understand the value of target dummies and first aid. It's a big deal. Hang on. He's been talking about this for an hour. Dear God. Yeah. It's important. Anyways, priests. Back on priests. Stop getting me off track. We need first epic mount points bonus. Yeah, I'll do that. Priest, shut the fuck up. First true faith vestments. That's a good one, but it's also a max level thing. I want it to be more leveling oriented, which is why mage has 2. I'm just going to remove the water, by the way. Let's remove that. First rare wand. Okay, fuck it. First rare wand. First rare wand. Should it be BOE? Or first, should it be first non-quest rare wand? Could be a dungeon. But I just don't want people to run BFD and be like, I'm done. Because of the wand quest, I think, right? Yeah, cookies wand. I'd like it if, you know, the lower level priests are at a severe disadvantage, but have a chance. There's a wand in WC and DM. But dungeons aren't spammable in hardcore. So they're going to run it that day. It didn't drop. Fuck. Now they can get all the way to level 30 that day, but what are they going to do? It didn't drop. Now this level 17 priest is like, my first time in Wailing Caverns, and it drops. Hey, you got it, right? So I think that's good. Next is Warlock. Mind control and alliance player? No. First Infernal and Doomguard enslaved. What level can you do that? First Fell Hunter? Or no, what is the quest? There's one quest that's really AIDS. Succubus, maybe? I forget. First person with a Voidwalker with a name that starts with a T. So stupid. Actually, I remember making Warlocks and constantly leveling to 2, deleting it, making another because I didn't like my imp's name. Mount in DM West. First epic mount in DM West. That's a tough one. That's a really tough quest. That's a late game kind of thing going on. And it's hard too. And I don't think the more difficult part about that is only people of your faction are going to be willing to help you. So now you're going to take a subpar group to do this bullshit ass quest. I guess that promotes racism. True. It's good. All demons. All demons. All demons unlocked. And you know what? We'll have them have 2. First epic mount quest completed. Fuck it. We'll do it. Is that every class? Warrior, Druid, Hunter, Shaman, Rogue. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So that's all the class quests, but I need more stuff here. First, to find the One Ring Paladins. Oh, yeah. First, Locker Hunter to wipe a group and raid. We could do... getting yourself or someone killed in a dungeon because of a pet or totem. Let's do minus 50. No, 40. Getting yourself or someone killed because your pet / totem. Leave it at that. Because of. Excellent. First 4 candles in BFD. Sure. We could do... Let's keep that one kind of cheap, I think. These are some big fucking numbers I'm throwing out. Holy shit. 25. 4 candles. BFD. Keep in mind, things like this is a tactics thing, but I'm sure he already has that handled. Rare spawn kills. We could do plus 5 points for each first rare spawn killed. I feel like everyone's gonna be like, oh shit, maybe no one's killed that rare before, and they're gonna want to kill every rare. Plus 5. 5 points. First of each rare killed. All right. First of each BOE rare looted. Would the add-on be able to track everything like that? Yeah, I don't know about that. I think the add-on probably could. It probably could. I don't know the coding behind like classic WoW and stuff, but I do know these add-ons can actually track more than you think. Like if you've ever looted a Prospector's Axe level 15 blue, there is code in there somewhere that will always be there that you have in fact had this in your inventory. I didn't know that, but it is there. First of each rare tamed. Well, we already got Broken Tooth. First of each companion drop. Okay. 5. First of each companion dropped, not bought. I don't want to see these fuckers at the cockroach vendor in Undercity like, look how many. Like, no, dropped, not bought. Edgemaster handguards needs to be in it. BIS for endgame. Yeah. First Edgemasters. First, we'll do 30. First Edgemasters. How the fuck are we going to get Edgemasters as an SGF guild, though? I guess we just got to find them. You just don't. We're not going to have these, but... First parrot dropped in DM. Yeah. If they go get the parrot, that would be +5. First elevator death. Well, we already have, if you die to an elevator, you lose 50 points for your entire race. First one, -500. Maybe we could double it for the first one. I should have a section of firsts and non-firsts. It's actually all firsts for the most part, actually. But I guess there's really no other way to do it. Otherwise, it would just be like farmable in a way. Okay, -100. First elevator death. Elevator / Zeppelin death. If you fucking jump off the Zeppelin too early, we're gonna have a talk. Elevator / Zeppelin. Just fucking wait until it parks. First to get a screenshot at different landmarks like Dark Portal. No. It's dumb. First full green / blue. First full green. I mean, it's really... That's basically first to get trinkets, right? Maybe I could do something like that. Maybe first to full green, excluding trinkets and shirt, obviously. Okay, yeah. Sure. All flight paths. Are there any crazy flight paths that are hard to get? It really is just... They're not hard, it's just a lot of fucking running. First to reach a gold threshold? That's too early. First race to win the Flasks of Titan's recipe. That's a massive one to get for the guild. I could do... Okay, we'll get to that in a second, Bob Cook. I think there's more than Titans. I think the one to find Petri, Titans... What other... There's tons of important flasks. We can make it to where important flasks, each one gives 50, and then we'll have a list of all of them. We'll have to make that list in a second. Fuck, I was talking about something. I lost my track. Fuck, what was I talking about? I forgot. What was it? Flight paths. Fuck the flight paths. It's so boring. First death shouldn't be level 20 plus. Well, if you die... Hold on, where is it? So it's -100. If you die, the first death above level 20 is -100. But every other death is still -25. Every single death. If you die at level 2... First to quit. Maybe not quit. First to not log in for a week. Oh, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Oh, fuck. Imagine, we gotta get Jimmy on now. Look at the time. Somebody call this guy. Just log in, dude. I don't even care if you don't play. Just fucking get on. All right, first to not, let's do minus 100. First to not log in for 1 week or 7 days, because this is what it's going to say in guild. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. And then after the first person, we might change it. Be like, all right, next person who does it, minus 50. You know, all of these firsts can be changed to second. We can do that. First race to find flask. Okay, so what are all of the important flasks so I can write them down? And let's make it plus. This is really big, actually. So let's do not 100, maybe 60. I think 60 per. 60. First to find each of these rare recipes. What should these recipes be? Petri. Titans. Crusader enchant. Supreme power. We could also have some fun ones in there. Deviate delight. Just some stupid shit. Wisdom. Wisdom for healers. That's the MP5 one. Okay. Fiery weapon. Is fiery weapon molten core? Or is it BRD? I think it's BRD, right? Fiery weapon is big. Enchanting our noobs with fiery weapon is massive. Distilled wisdom. Oh, that's what you meant by wisdom. I'm dumb. Thank you, gamer. Lionheart helm. That is a very important helmet, sir. You're correct. Not as important as people think because the executioner is right there. Not as good, but right there. But very important regardless. Let's do Lionheart. Let's put it on there. Lionheart helm. What else? Devilsar recipes. Are they hard recipes to find? I don't know. I'm an auction house gamer for sure. Aren't they vendor? They're trained? Okay. Yeah, I don't care for train. If you just train it, then fuck it. But maybe first Devilsar set equipped, but that wouldn't be a pattern found. We could just do first Devilsar set equipped. 30 points. First Devilsar set completed and equipped. No, Devilsar set crafted. I think crafted's the play. And then we'll do the, oh, this is fucked up. Oh, I just saw something fucked up.
Papa
20
Soda,
points.
Please do not
First,
shave the beard ever
Devilsar
again.
set
You look like
equipped.
a hoe.
That's fucked up. That means if, say, a maid... I guess, actually, they're probably going to craft it for themselves, right? First, Devilsar set equipped that you did not craft yourself. Oh, man, I'm just making it bad. All right, we love that. How do you track that? Easy. That's an easy one. Everyone's a fucking streamer in the guild. First Diramall. Agility rep enchant. First Black Lotus. Sure, but can we get more patterns? Let's do fucking 20. First Black Lotus. Sure. GFPP. GFPP. Or greater fire protection. Yeah, leave it there. What else? Agi enchant. Isn't that a rep? It's a reputation thing. 15 agility enchant, I guess. Sure. Swiftness potion. Yeah, I want some low level recipes. I want basically the level 15s out there to have the potential like, oh shit. For agility. Actually, I know you have to find that pattern. First for agility. Deviate Delight's already on there. Minor speed. Add something about Noggin Fogger? No. First 16 slot bag. $10 points. First 16 slot bag equipped, I guess, sure. First to 4 bags. I mean, that's just gonna be like, who wants to fucking donate all of their silver and not learn any skills at level 10 and buy the 4 slots? We'll do 16 slot bag. First UBRS key is a pretty good race. Takes 5 people. I like that, Bobka. I do like that. 50. First BRD key. Or no, UBRS key? UBRS. We could do it where it's the first to turn in the quest. So if they all 5 want to do it together, that's fine. But now it's literally a foot race. Who turns in the quest first? First MC attunement. Let's do this then. 50. First to gain these. UBRS key, MC attunement, Ani attunement. First, 50 each. Yeah, MC Douse. What else? You need some more negative. Hey, that's why we're here, man. Scarlet Tabard. That's a good idea. We'll just make that fun. Let's do 20. First, Scarlet Tabard. Oh, God. The problem is... Oh, man. This is so many things. No one's... People aren't even going to know when they earned points for their fucking race. They're like, maybe we did, but let's move on. Hopefully the add-on just tracks it and puts it in. That's fine. You're right. That's fine. But that is how it's going to be. Fuck it. I think having more is... the only other way to get around that is just be like, plus 10 levels. Hey, you get points. Hey, you died. You lost points. And then just leave it at that. Granted, a lot of these are firsts, so these will all be done in a week. Maybe not the Edge Masters. BWL attunement? No. STB fishing winner. Sure, fuck it. We can do fishing. I'm all for fishing here. Sure. First fishing STV winner, 30 points. Because STV is a level 30 zone. STB fish comp winner. And we'll do... so it's 50. Actually, it's 100 for the first AGM. And we will do 25 first arena master. So... insane one. First race to win a 60 Matgara. Bobka, that's too far. Take a step back. Calm down. I'm debating. First race to win a Matgara versus... should I make it versus another guildie? Oh. You know what? Fuck it. Yes, actually, because I know it's going to be one of the sweats, and I don't care if they die. I want to make this big, though. 200. First to win a Matgara versus a fellow guildie. We're going to lose a 60 because of this. First one in Matgara versus fellow guildie. Both level 60. Must both be trying. Must be opposite race. There we go. We'll do that. Minus 250 for the loser. No. I don't think so. Well, actually, fuck. Maybe we could. Oh, man. I could see Tarins being, like, so far behind Undead. And it's the biggest catch-up mechanic ever seen. We'll just throw down here. Minus 250. Losing a Matgara, period. Simple as that. Always. You lose 250. You ever lose them. Even after the fucking first one's been won. You lose 250. Any fucking level. Minus 1,000. Coward debuff. Let's just leave that there. Fuck, the only issue with doing that is it kind of ruins the entire week. It's a really fucking funny moment, but the rest of the week is now pointless for everyone else. So maybe minus 300. It's slightly higher than losing the Matgara, but I guess that's the risk. Let's see 300. First to 30 doing Iron Man challenge? No, fuck that. Anyways. First ZF Mallet. First ZF Mallet. Potentially. Hold on. Duel between races every week. One challenger a week. The winner gets 25. That's going to be part of our events. So event-wise, we are going to have race leaders. So we're going to have an election day. The requirements of the election, you must be the race that you're representing, obviously. You also, this is debatable, but I think it's for the best. You must be able to attend the IRL meetings because it's fucking hilarious. So that removes a large chunk of potential people, but you have to be there. So we'll have those meetings. And those faction representatives or race representatives are going to... We might... What do I want them to do? We could use these points. This is where the auctioning would come in if we went the auction route, where you can look at the guild vault and we'll hold an auction on stream, selling, leather and linen and engineering mats and things like that. And obviously the team with the most points is able to bid the highest. They have the most to spend. And we could have the faction leaders or race leaders be the representatives that decide where to spend those points. So that could be a good job for them. We might even do like a podcast or something. Well, not a podcast, really. Just every week we get on stream and we just talk about things. What the fuck's going on? Let's say Miz is the fucking Tauren leader. I'm going to yell at him and say, you suck. Get your people in line. Your Tauren brother Seer sucks asshole. You need to fucking grill him. Things like that. And then, we'll do hide and seek for funsies. And of course, we'll have points for Gryffindor. We could do little mini stupid duel tournaments, where we could do it where it's backwards. We're going to each draw. So if you're a Tauren, you'll get to select one of 3 races. We'll have you draw a name from a hat. You might draw Undead. You get to pick what player from the Undead team is going to compete. And then maybe the Orcs draw Taurens. The Orcs now get to pick what competitor on Taurens get to compete. So your pretty much worst fucking player is going to duel. And then, of course, we could do the basic way where we have each person put in, or race put in, their own champion, right? There's so many fucking ideas out there. But that's every other week, probably. First race to get an epic item, we have that. Any other ideas here on this topic? Any subtractions? The events will be their own individual thing. That's not on here, but they will be there. Hide of the Wild recipe. Yes. Thank you. That's a good one. Hide of the Wild. Very important recipe. First epic mount. Do I not have that? First BOE epic, first non-class mount. So that's your 40 mount. Let's do 100. Oh. First epic non-class mount. Hide and seek winner for points. All caps surely. Yeah, of course we'll do hide and seek. Shut the fuck up. We talked about that. First caught cheating. Ooh. Man, the problem is we do have a bunch of who's in the guild. We might need to trim it a bit, but I could see a random who in our guild intentionally cheating, so I yell at them and promote them. Maybe I'm like thinking too deep into it. So I don't know if I want to make it too crazy. No, they would. I'm right. Yeah, I guess. We're definitely gonna need to trim the guild. We've got... Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm worried about it because the only people talking in our current OnlyFangs Discord are sweats. That's it. That shouldn't be a surprise, but it makes me insecure in a way. It's like, do we have any non-sweats? Last meeting we had was fucking 2 months ago, and that made me feel way better because we had, a lot of the big hitting terrible WoW players that we need, but it's been 2 months. I don't necessarily need to trim the guild because every person who's in the guild, before they've gotten an invite, I have straight up said, I do not, in almost every other situation, you would guarantee yourself a spot because you're a streamer, you're a big boy, people want to see you, but this guild has bigger hitters. You very likely will be on the bench, and none of them, they're all good with it. They're like, oh, we get it. Yeah, sure. So maybe we don't need to trim the guild. We really just need non-sweats. That's it. We do have Tyler 1. That's a massive hitter. That's fucking huge. I think E-Rob, Simply, Russell, Miz, Emmy. We've got some Rav, whatever. I just don't want 20 sweats in the guild again. Or in the raid. I think Summit's going to play. I think Shroud's playing too. Tim the Tap Man, I think, is playing. Holy fuck, wait. I don't, yeah, we got a lot. I think it keeps going too. First to appear in a hate thread on LSF. V the Victim. Gut was the first one for that one. First to get a hate thread on LSF. It's so stupid. Oh, God. Problem is, it has to be like... It's tough. Because what if Russell is just existing and he gets a hate thread? You know, it's like, fuck. Does that count? That's the point. It's like first hate thread or first justified hate thread. I don't think we do that. It's funny, but no. Add first to kill Stitches. First to kill Stitches. That could be fun. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't want to have a ton of like elites out there. Like, kill this elite, kill that elite, because what's going to happen is just some level 60 is just going to go out of his way, like, no one's killed it? Oh, okay. And it'll just go one-shot all of them ping-ponging from elite to elite. But if we have maybe a couple, only a couple, I would hope that, say Stitches is level... He's level, like, 30, I think? Maybe they go in at 30 or 28. What level is Stitches? He's 35? Okay. So maybe first level 35 or below to kill Stitches solo. He's a Horde NPC? You can't kill him? I thought you could still kill him as Horde. Veteran player, by the way? I don't know. Okay, never mind. Fuck, I'm dumb. Have you done Death to Guards? No, I haven't. Where's the subtraction section? Let's move this down. Actually, let's copy this, remove it. Go to the bottom here because it's the negatives, right? Paste. All right. Death to Guards, minus 50. Death to Guards. Does not add to other types of deaths. I'm going to put that there because I just thought if you die to guards, is it minus 50 or is it minus 75? It's minus 50. First to complete stockades. The first, or the Green Hills of Stranglethorn book completed. Okay, I like that. We'll make that worth 15. No, 25. First, Stranglethorn book. Can't fucking spell, whatever. There you go. First, Stranglethorn book quest completed. First son of Aragol killing Silverpine. Oh my god, you're right. Fucking fuck. Minus 50. First death to son of Arugul. Misspell it, whatever. I don't know how to spell it. That works. First gravity death, we have that. Actually, we have elevator / Zeppelin death, and we'll just do minus 35 gravity death in general. First to AFK in game. Shut up. Not recorded / streamed deaths minus 50. Ooh, if they die off stream and it's unrecorded, yes, minus 50. Maybe even more, minus 75. Unrecorded death. Now we'll do minus 60. No, minus 50. I don't want it to be too crazy where people don't want to log in, right? Can't they just OBS quick replay and call it record? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. If it doesn't happen on stream, fine. That's okay. But record so we can watch it later. It doesn't need to be on stream. That's why unrecorded. Minus 50 for drowning. We have drowning at minus 60. First, death to Swiftmane. What level is Swiftmane again? '21 elite. I was thinking like maybe first level 20 to kill Swiftmane, 20 or lower to kill Swiftmane. Maybe I do 19 or lower so you don't get your level 20 power spike. And he's still yellow, it's just really hard. I think I'd rather give points for soloing it and consider it a basic death. Just like the Stitches plan that I had. We'll do 50 points. 50 points. First, Swiftmane solo kill below level 19. There you go. Do you have that members of the guild that will duel with each other in order to resolve issues between them? They can. First to complete big game hunter quest, killing Bangladesh. Okay. First, King of the Jungle. Is it, what's the quest chain called again? King of the Jungle? Or Big Game Hunter. Okay. I'm not going to put a level requirement on it. We'll just give... And the thing is, they probably want to do this quest anyways, right? So I think keep it kind of simple. 10 points. Big Game Hunter. First, Big Game Hunter completed. I need more things that aren't firsts. I don't need a ton of these things, but I do need more. All I have right now is gaining 10 levels. Everything else is firsts, which is typical, but how that works, I guess. The entire list is first. Yeah. Do I have don't I have profession? No, first professions. Weekly dumbest death. We could do, oh my, that's good. Hold on. Fuck. I was talking to Miz. Yeah, we could do like a... That's the weekly discussion where me and probably the other race leaders are going to get in a call and just kind of go over everything. We could have... Yeah, fuck, you're right. We could have the most understandable death where we alleviate it and we remove the death penalty, and then we'll have the fucking dumbest death of the week. And they'll lose an extra like 100. Minus 250 dying to leap of faith quest. It could. What are the points used for? To be decided, but as of right now, I'm leaning towards allowing the entire race to have action to the Fangsley Guild Bank, which Fangsley is going to be where every single streamer's viewers are playing. They're fucking autistic. They farm a lot of materials. I'm going to have every person, you are required to send everything to my bank alt. My bank alt, since there's no guild vaults in Classic WoW, the Fangsley Guild Vault is going to be an alt of mine. And they're going to mail everything to that character, who I guess I'm going to try and get to level... Oh my god, imagine someone kills it. Someone fucking mortars it. Oh, shit. I think that alt, I'm going to cheat and just get enchanted and whatever the fuck I can possibly do. And level it up. And yeah, all mats are going to be sent to him. And he's basically just the guild vault. And fuck. Maybe I'll like, oh man, Blizzard might ban me for that. I was thinking maybe I just pay a subscription for an account and I allow all the race leaders to have access to it. That way they can access the guild vault whenever. And I just change the password every week. Is that bannable? Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Fuck. We'll come up with something. We'll figure it out, but yeah. That is account sharing. It is, but does it cross a line? Where, like, fuck. It's not like we're doing fucking carries or anything. Just have an alt invited. I mean, here's what I could do. Yeah, I'll just, everything will get sent to my alt, and I'll never change that. So if Fangsley has anything, it will never change. It'll always go to my alt. And then I'll log into that alt, and I will mail it to the race faction leader of that week. That's not hard. Like, every single day I'll log in and I'll mail everything I got for that day. So they kind of get everything. If that's how we want to do it. Or, again, we can do the auction method where all the race leaders will get in a call and I'll show them my inventory and I'll say, we are auctioning off all of the leather. How many points would you guys like to put in? 10 points. Okay, Taran's 10 points. Okay, 15 to the undead, and we'll literally auction it. And so that race can buy all of the leather, all of the linen, all of the ore, shit like that. So that race then has materials, which they could get themselves. It's not hard to fucking go mine copper and tin. Actually, tin is a fucking pain if you've ever done it in SSF before. It's miserable. And yeah, then we can do that. So that's the play. Repeatables, finishing a quest zone maybe, getting a profession. From apprentice to the next tier, gathering X materials, completing a dungeon, crafting X needed items. You're right. Leveling professions on your main character. I could give some points to that. I just don't want people to... I need to make sure there's no possibility of leveling a character to, say, level 20, getting your professions to 150 or whatever, and then killing yourself, making another character and doing it again, like farming. But maybe that's fine, actually, because the deaths are so painful. Okay, let's do this. 10 points. Every 75 levels of a profession? Or maybe 5. 5 points. Every 75 levels of a profession. And it's just permanent. Maybe it's not too bad. I want them to do professions. Of any profession. First official race death, big points. First official race death. First official race death. You think it's worth points? First to kill themselves? Oh, you mean minus? Well, we already have first death. Completely fucks people. Do we actually? Hold on. Okay, yeah. Minus. Man, this is going to really set the tone on day one, isn't it? First death is how much? Minus what? 100? Make it big? I don't want... Because this is going to happen at the very beginning. So many people are going to be fucking logged in. It's going to be crowded. It's going to be probably fucking laggy. Everyone's going to be dumb. People aren't going to have their bars set up. These guys have no clue what's happening. So what's going to happen within an hour? Minus 250. I want it big, but I don't want to do 1,000. Minus 250. First death. Will add added first death added to whatever type of death it was. So if you are the first death and you somehow fucking die to an elevator, it'll be minus 350. And if it's a basic death, it'll be minus 275. Don't die. First 60 death. First 60 death that's salt in the wound. They're not going to like that. Minus 250 again. No, minus 300. Little more. First 60 death. Death in a cave? No, that's... We'll leave that as is. First recorded AFK death where you die and your cam is showing your chair. First chair death. Okay. Minus 100. First AFK death. No, actually just AFK death. Like it doesn't have to be first. Just fucking die to AFK. Minus 100. Will death stack? Like if someone dies on an elevator with being 60, and being first death of race. Okay, that first of all, that won't happen. They won't be the first death of the race, but yeah, I'll fucking add them. These are, listen, I'm writing these rules down, but I will absolutely rule this with an iron fist and say, your English sucks and I'm right and you're wrong. Yeah, this is additive. Pound sand. I've decided. And don't argue. Make a new character and level. It's minus 500. And I'm just move on. Got 1,000 people in this guild. Bonus points for the most impressive death avoidance of the week. That's discussion for later. Anything else to add here? Again, this is not going to be all of it. Just this is what I'm going to send to Tactics, who he's responded. He said he's happy to do it. Tactics is going to add more to this. More, because again, he worked with the guy who did the add-on for Hardcore WoW, where there were like challenges. Do this quest at level 20. Things like that. Or reach level 10 in 2 hours. I'm not going to have any like speedrun stuff, I don't think. But there are going to be a lot more added to this. But before I send it to him, is there anything else to add to this? True at Fizz. What did Fizz say? Do you have the elevator death? First to kill Gammon. First to kill Gammon. Okay, first to kill Gammon. How the fuck does Gammon work in Classic? Ooh, that's really bright. Goodness gracious. He's a normal mob. Is he? He's a level 12 in Org. So he's just in Orgrimmar, you just kill him and that's it? All right, sure. We'll do 20 points. First gammon kill. Sure. We could do first officer death. Or first race officer. Oh, minus 100. First officer death. They're going to get their ass voted out of office. AFK death shouldn't be higher than unrecorded death because they will just not send in the recording. Well, what do you mean send in the recording? Oh, wait, you're right. If they recorded it, if they recorded it and weren't streaming. Sorry, I was thinking streaming. I was like, I'll just see it. You're right. That's a good point. You're right. Let's just change that to 125. Oh, God, there's going to be so many unrecorded deaths. It's considered recorded if someone else recorded watching you. Watching your death in game. So maybe like you're not streaming or recording, but you're in a group with a guildie. That guildie's perspective is okay. We will accept that. We'll do that. Plus 50 points every time they click Blood of Heroes. Increase points for having each Mock-Gara ear can be ear from guildies, non-guildies too. Maybe increase. I don't want to fucking have everyone Mock-Gara all the time. Like, that's the equivalent of like a streamer getting mad that his viewers are subscribing because the audio sound cue is annoying. Guys, stop subscribing. Like, that's me getting mad that people are Mock-Garaing in the guild when I added it to this list. So this is enough. Don't need more. I think you're right. This seems like a lot. I'm sure there's some other good ones, but need to change the mage one. First mage to solo Graves. No. So I have an idea. If they die, they have to delete the character and start over. Ha, that would be deserved. Dude, that would suck. Sunken Temple class quest completed. ZF Mount. Oh shit, you missed a lot. PS0, do you have any ideas here? We're discussing points for the guild, for the races. So every 10 levels you gain, your entire race will gain 10 points. These points are very important. We talked about it earlier. I don't know if you need me to fucking explain it again. Every 75 levels of any profession, your entire race will get 5. First, Swift main solo kill below level 19. Swift main's a level 21 elite. First STV fish competition winner. First Scarlet Tabard. First level 60. First non-class mount. Level 40. It's 100 gold. First epic non-class. First BOE epic solo found. Maybe I'll just do BOE epic solo found. Or BOE epic found. Maybe just BOE epic found. In general. Period. You can't farm this shit, right? Looted? Well, BOE. Is there any BOEs or BOE epics that are really farmable that are trash? Maybe Eye of Eternity would be farmed. So how can I word this to remove things like Eye of Eternity? First, BOE epic gear found. Call it world drop. How would you track this? Sounds like a nightmare. There's add-ons that this is why I'm talking about it now, PS Hero, because I have someone who's going to make an add-on that's going to track all of this very easily. BOE epic gear, BOE epic world drop. Yeah, I'm not going to track this myself. You're right. This is not feasibly realistic for me to pay it. Yo, check this clip out. Yo, check this clip out. Yo, this guy got this recipe. Yo, look at this. That would be my entire life. First title charm. No, I took it out. It's stupid. First non-class mount. First max out of each profession. The points that you get is on the left. First Stranglethorn book quest completed. First AGM trinket or Arena Master trinket, and then first AGM is 100. First to win a Mott Garah versus a fellow guildie. Both level 60, must both be trying, and must be the opposite race. First to find the one ring, first big game hunter, first 4 candles BFD. How do I want to do? I guess each race will get it. So if they have like a full group of 5 and there's no Tarans, everyone gets the points except the Tarans. That's the only way I could really do this. First Sunken Temple, fucking Cursed Dungeon. I could do 50 points. First Sunken Temple class quest completed. I think the only way to do dungeons, guys, is not dungeons completed. We would have to do it where it's a quest turn-in. So if you do the dungeon with people of the opposite race, that's fine, but then it becomes a foot race. Who turns in the quest first? And then we'll have one winner. And that's fine. That's how we have to do it, though. So if we're going to do dungeons, what quest should it be? So, yeah, this one, BFD. I guess we'll do first 4 candles, I guess, because it's funny and everyone knows about it. But for, like, say, Wailing Caverns, could do... Oh, the 4 gem quest. Oh my god, they're going to leave the dungeon. They're not going to finish the fucking dungeon so they can go turn in the quest. The jewels or whatever for the crescent staff. They're just gonna leave. It's perfect. All right, let's go down to dungeons. Hold on. Oh, so dungeons here. We'll do Wailing Caverns or 30 points for each. And we'll go in order. Wailing Caverns. First to complete... What's the quest called where you get Crescent Staff? Eye of Serpentis or something? RFC. We'll do RFC before. Just for now. What is the name of this while I'm here? Someone knows. Leaders of the Fang. Thank you. First to complete Leaders of the Fang quest. Or no, first to turn in Leaders of the Fang. And then we'll do... I can't wait. What quest should RFC be? I don't know the names of them. Hidden enemies. First to turn in hidden enemies. All right. There's no Dead Mines quest, are there, for Horde? What the fuck is this? Hi, Sony. There aren't, right? Okay, so the next dungeon would be after Wailing Caverns, Shadowfang Keep, right? What's that? The Seal of Sylvanas. What's the quest? Head of Arugul, I think. First to turn in Head of Arugul, I think. Arugul must die. Turn in. You want to wipe half the guild? Do the first test of faith. I could. After SFK, the next dungeon. Is it SM Graveyard? No, it's RFK. Or BFD? Oh, BFD. God damn it. I want to do 4 candles, but there's no way to make it like a quest. I could do something really stupid here. But I don't know how I would track this. I was going to say the person who clicks the 4th candle. But I don't think so. Nah, what's a quest in here? In BFD, like the full dungeon. Just do bring 4 candles to org. Plus hit points for completing a dungeon in their level range is a daily? No. Nah, fuck that. No one knows. Okay, let me just look it up myself. BFD quests Horde. I'll look it up myself. Baron Aquinas. First to turn in Baron Aquinas. And then it's RFK. First to turn in an Unholy Alliance, I think? Is that it? No, Avengeful Fate. Avengeful Fate. RFK, and then it's SM. No, Nomer? Oh. It's Nomer Quest. What's it called again? Rig Wars or something, I think. Yes, first to turn in Rig Wars. Then it's SM Unholy Alliance, maybe? Into the Scarlet Monastery. What's after SM? RFD, isn't it? RFD. Skull of the Coldbringer, that's gotta be it. I got a good one first. Dominant race that gets into first MC. 40% first dominant race that gets. No. I'm already confused. No. What's after RFD? Oldeman? Right. How do you spell Oldham? Whatever. Reclaimed? That can't be it. Level 37? I feel like there's no big ultimate quests. Am I crazy? It's got to be this necklace recovery bullshit. Platinum discs. Oh, the 14 slot bag. Take the reward voucher to Winterhoof and Thunderbluff. Okay, we'll do platinum discs. Sure. Uldaman. And then it goes to ZF. What's that one ring with 13 agility and shit on it? It's got to be that one, right? Divino Matic Rod. Easy. And then after ZF, it's going to be Mara. ZF equals mallet. I could make it the mallet quest. But no. Or a carrot on a... Whatever, fuck it. Yeah, I know you're right. What's the mallet quest? Mallet... Let's go to this one. Mallet of Zul'Farrak. It's an item. What's it called? Mallet is not a quest. Okay, well, how do you get the mallet? I actually don't know. Gozrilla kill. Well, how do you summon Gozrilla then? Don't you summon Gozrilla with the mallet? Yeah, with the mallet. Exactly. See what I'm saying? So it has nothing. No. That's why I don't think I want to do that. It's a long quest chain. Okay, so fuck this. We'll just go with the Dominomatic Rod. Let's go back to Maradon. Where's the rewards? Okay, Corruption of Earth and Seed. Carrot quest. We can do that, but not for this shit. After Maradon, the next dungeon would be... We're not at BRD already. Is it Sunken Temple now? Well, we already have the class quest of doing Sunken Temple. Maybe I just drag that down. Where is it? First Sunken Temple class quest completed. Problem is, everyone has a different class quest, don't they? Some are easier than others. Life's hard. I think that's enough. Those are all the leveling dungeons. Let's not fuck with BRD. Because we already have Attunement as a quest. Anything else I should go through? The Rogue one is fucked. First Druid, first Poison quest completed. How's that fucked? First 0.5 set completed. Oh, no. No, I'm not going to make that part. Good luck. I don't want them worried about their points if they're doing that. Oh, you're talking about the Druid or the Rogue Sunken Temple quest. Need more repetitive stuff that gives happy. First non-WoW player hitting 60. First non-sweat. If we do that, we're gonna have to like really label everyone before we really get started so that they know from the fucking get-go they're not considered a sweat. And then we have to really define what is considered a sweat. Like, would you consider Cobalt Streak a sweat? He's good. He plays a lot. He puts in a fuck ton of hours. But he doesn't play that much outside of this. So is simply a sweat? Simply killed KT in hardcore. Lol, he's numbers a sweat now. Yeah, he's a sweat now. Is Tim the Tap Man considered a sweat? He's played a lot of Classic WoW. He probably plays off stream. People just don't watch or see it. So is he a sweat? Again, I don't want to have to go through having to full on strictly define it. I wouldn't consider Tim a sweat, but like, I wouldn't be impressed when he hits 60. I would expect that from him. So am I a sweat? I would consider myself a sweat, yes. Like, I don't give a fuck about me hitting 60. I'm expected to. I may die, especially fucking... Oh, God. I don't even know if I'm going to take the class quiz or the race quiz. I'm still debating whether I should or not. And the reason is Horde is so fucked that the issue with Horde is all threat. Threat is an issue. And if I play anything outside of Troll, I'm going to be dealing less threat, which is going to fuck everyone over. But it's also boring if I don't take the race quiz, right? We'll see. I'm still not sure. You have to take it? God damn it. All human? Well, we're playing Horde. Truthfully, warriors at least aren't a big deal. Like, there are benefits to every race. There's no race in Horde for warrior that's like worthless. Even undead. Undead can be really good for Onyxia, which is really important because Onyxia does that fear, and all we have is tremor totems. We don't have fear ward. So undead's beneficial too. You can Zerg it. Yeah. No salve. Berserker Rage. You can Berserker Rage it. You're right. Undead is definitely the worst of all of them. That's true. But it's not worthless. I'll take the quiz. I'm going to take it. Maybe. Each race elects a noob champion. First one is 60. Well, the other issue, keep in mind, I'm not really going to be participating in a lot of these things. So when gear drops in Molten Core, if it's main tank prio, I'm taking it. Sure, it's funny. I guess, fuck. I hate it because a lot of you guys aren't going to understand how fucking awful it's going to... Like, basically, if I give gear to a warrior and I don't give it to myself, that warrior is not gaining any damage, really, because he's hard capped on my damage. He can't do more. He just pulls threat and dies. It is tank prio. So yes, I'm going to be tanking tons of gear. Just have to. I will say this time around, I want more deaths in raid, or at least Miz did during our Molten Core. Miz did go to like 5% health during Rag. Keep in mind, he went to 5%. But there is a level of like gear priority when it comes to giving to tanks. I'm not going to overlook that for content. I'm taking the gear. Pound sand. Good news is I'll probably be 60 kind of early, and I don't really give a fuck about Molten Core or ZG or AQ20. So we're probably going to do our first Molten Core and just put it on farm, right? And we're going to farm Molten Core. We're going to farm ZG. We're going to farm all of these things and prep up for BWL. So I'll be really fucking geared pretty quick by the time everyone catches up. And we do BWL, which is our first actual challenge, in my opinion. He thinks they'll get to BWL. We will. We will get to BWL. It's going to be a bitch farming all of those cloaks. So we'll need someone who can skin Onyxia. Oh, hey. Got it. First skinner. Where's skinning? Or where is it? Where's the profession one? First maxed out of each profession. And we're going to do 100. First to be able to skin Onyxia. Not to skin Onyxia, to be able to. That's super fucking important. So 310 skinning. I don't care how you get to 310, but make it happen. What if they die before Ani? They still got to 310, I guess. But we need multiple skinners probably. Do we rate AQ 40? So the order we're going to go, PS Hero, is ZG and AQ 20 are not allowed to be entered until Molten Core is cleared. Once Molten Core is cleared, we can now enter ZG. Once ZG is cleared, we can now... What is the order I think I wanted to do? I wanted to do Molten Core, and then I wanted to do... That unlocks ZG, and then that unlocks AQ 20, and then that unlocks... Or no. Was it Onyxia or Molten Core first? And they're both relatively easy. Maybe first Ani... AQ 20 will kill so many people. We farmed it last time, but everyone was a sweat and there were deaths. Molten Core into Ani, into ZG, into AQ 20, into BWL, into AQ 40, into Nax. This is the order. In order to enter these dungeons, the previous dungeons will have, or raids will have been cleared. Yeah. I mean, we could also swap it. We could make AQ 20 go here. So we can't do AQ 20 before BWL. This is the normal way. However, I kind of want AQ 20 gear in BWL because it's fucked. That's how I see it. Points for douses. Yeah, I agree. Where's dousing? I think I said first douse, but I'm just going to put dousing capability plus points. MC douse. 50 each. First to gain these. Let's remove that. And we'll just do 50 douse capable for MC. Every person who can douse is going to get 50. Yeah. More people will die in AQ 20 than BWL. You know that. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. AQ 20 we had on farm last OnlyFangs. We were fine. AQ 20 is harder than BWL? What? Are we thinking of the same game? Are you kidding me? AQ 20 has one-shot mechanics. So does BWL. But, like, they're more complicated. AQ 20 is a joke. Like, the fucking suppression room? Do you expect our rogues to do that cleanly? Do you know who we're raiding with, PS Hero? Like, sure, you can have one good rogue. I don't know if it's enough. Our mages are brain dead. They're not going to have any idea where to stand. People are going to keep pulling. We won't be able to drop combat. Firemaw is going to fuck them on stacks sideways. The fucking engineer room? Are you kidding me? What? Those trash pulls are like... People are dead. AQ 20, the only scary thing is the tank pulling the boss into the crystals and shield walling in the opener. And then I guess the trash before the last boss, you have to either A, run out, or B, stand in. That's it. Kind of fucked, right? Imagine Explosion and AQ20 wiping half the raid. I think you're underestimating the difficulty decrease by making it a 20-man raid as opposed to a 40-man raid. You're right. That mechanic can wipe everyone, and one person can fuck everything up, but they don't. But maybe BWL will be easy. I don't know. I'm actually scared of BWL. I'm horrified of it. I'm not scared of AQ20. Like, I know we'll get some deaths in AQ20. Watch us all fucking die. World bosses, I think we'll just do world bosses whenever. You set up a guild war effort like original classic. We have to farm so many mats as a guild in order to unlock AQ, which we can then use and put... No, it's dumb. I don't think I want to make everyone farm for that. He thinks he's getting world bosses. We probably aren't. That's why I didn't write any down. But yeah. Anything else here? That's a great idea. No, I don't think it is. I think it's stupid. I only want to put things on here where it's like, you should want to do these things already. You should want to be able to douse Molten Core. You should want to get Ani attuned. You should want to get a UBRS key. Our guild wants every single one of these patterns. Our guild wants Edge Masters. This is just stupid fun, sure, the companions, but you're not going to go out of your way to farm them, right? First of each rare killed, you're not really going out of your way. First big game hunter completed. Everyone does that quest. AGM is kind of a meme, I'll admit. Yeah. -10 for being Russell. Agreed. Greater Arcane Elixir, is that... Okay. I mean, I can add that to the elixir list. Any other elixirs that I missed? How many of us getting tracked? Then add-on tracks everything. Maybe points for the first recipe and tailoring for a Nixia scale cloak. Sure. Firepower, arcane crystal, mongoose. You're right. Mongoose is so important. GNPP. Okay. Greater fire, shadow, nature, protection potion. All of them. Big. Fire water. Oh, Frost, you're right, and Frost. Sure. First Crusader. Crusader enchant. Finding it is right there. Fire water. I never heard of this shit. Winterfall fire water. Oh yeah, this is just... You go get this yourself, right? I feel like sweats are going to get most of these achievements TBH. You're right. They are. Races will work together for these. It's fine. But whoever finds it, whoever this recipe, like, if you're in a group in Wailing Caverns...
a bounty system for mats whenever you are lacking in some mats like specific herbs or cloth etc. Do like +20 or whatever for the race that submits 500 of this material, shit like that.
That's what I was going to do for Fangsley. Like, I'm going to send Fangsley off, like, fucking... on missions. Like, hey, we're short on linen. Fangsley, if you have any linen, please mail it here. Hey, we're short on this leather. Hey, we're short on this copper. We need greens to disenchant. Mail it. I may receive nothing. I hope not. Fuck. If it comes down to it, maybe I'll just fucking make my own auction house. Or how would I? God, I fucking need gold. I would say just buy shitty cheap mats from the auction house. And just put them in and like have that as the fucking what they can buy here. But yeah. Plus 10 per race total converting 60. Slavesley. Yeah, they farm. We might have a Fangsley guild as well. Or not a guild, raid. We might have a Fangsley raid. Still debating. Fangsley, WOD, Garrison missions. Yes. That's what I was trying to think of. Anything else? I'm ready to move on.
Here's another non-first goal to reach if you don't have it already. How about just getting points for getting a correct piece or gear in each slot? Trinkets, shirt and tabard excluded. Also, should I microwave or oven cook my burritos?
Okay, we could do that. Receiving a piece of BIS gear gives the entire race points. Pre-raid BIS, obviously. But we would have to make BIS lists for every class, and as a guild, agree that this is the BIS list. Because I think there are BIS lists out there. I know there are. And they're not really that varied. They aren't. But we'd have to all agree on one regardless. Yeah, we could do that because the add-on would have to track the item. So yeah, we could do... It's 5 points. 5. Equipping a piece of your pre-raid BIS gear. 5 points. There you go. 60 upgrades is best for that. You're right. Minus 2 points for saying a specific word. Can't track that through an add-on. First hunter to solo Scholomance, Zeroji wins. I could just throw some stupid challenge in here for Zeroji. He'd just looking at like, wait, what? First hunter to solo Skolo. Minus 1,000 if you die while attempting to solo Skolo. Only he can do it. I think other hunters could do it, but Zeroji's definitely gonna be the best at it. Most experienced, at least. Minus 25 points every time you say bathroom, not litter box. Shut up. Allow each person to do something stupid on camera to reduce punishment by 50% once. Oh. Oh, fuck. What are the dumb things they could do, though? I could have them eat ghost peppers, but that's kind of boring at this point. Punishment pizza's funny. I could do another weak aura setup. It's always funny, but it's so much effort. It was funny for Miz, because Miz gets like 30k viewers, so it was worth the effort. Fuck. Fursuit for a day. That they have to have a fursuit. Fursuits can be expensive. I guess it would be unique to each person. Like, I could make... Yeah, I could make someone be Rob's mute for a day. But now they need to... Like, I would make a VTuber do that. Right? Because they don't want to show their face. But they want to do something really dumb. Or they have to. And they have VR. Okay, hey. Be Rob's mute for a day. Or at least 2 hours. And Rob, do whatever you want. That's cruel. that's how it goes, right? So those would be, I'm down for that, but it'd be unique to each person. That's harassment. Hey, welcome to OnlyFangs. Oh, kills her eyes. G-quit. Get out. Harassment's poggers. So is racism. My sister's in the house and she's cleaning, and I hope she doesn't hear these things I'm saying and like not understand my context. Is T1 confirmed? Not confirmed, I don't think. Right now, confirmed are big hitters. If we were talking about big hitters, I think we have Tim the Tapman. He said on stream he was playing, and I will fucking hold it. Fuck it, Time the Tapman. Tyler 1, Summit 1G. Who are the other big hitters? Shroud's a big hitter. I don't know who else. Did Summit say he's playing? I don't know if he did. I'd be surprised if he didn't, though. I know he'd love this shit. Lyric, I have not got any confirms. They'd have to message me if they want to play. But I'd love if they did. Ms. Kiff, well, obviously, Emaru. Like, what I consider a big hitter here? Like 10K plus view count. I'm messaging Obama. We'll see if he responds. Moon, haven't gotten a message from Moon. Forsen, I think declined, or he didn't respond. I fucking hate that guy. Sketch, I don't have him on Discord. I can't even ask him. I think this is our big hitters as of right now. Maybe we'll get more. Hassan. Oh, God. This Nick. I don't know if Nick will play. Viki. T1 and Summit are actually joining. Are they? Cool. Co. I don't know. These are like the confirmed. There's a lot of, I don't know, but this is, we got a long time before we start. So either way, let's remove that. Anything else? I think I said anything else like 80 times. Did you forget Lyric? Is Lyric gonna play? Is that confirmed? I don't know, motherfuckers. I don't know. PewDiePie, let me fucking ask him. Let me text him really quick. Points for playing with guildies in other games. Points for playing with guildies in other games. The add-on can't track that. No. Unfortunately, and I just don't. I see that being abused in a lot of stupid ways. Elixir of giant growth, big. A Bob Ross painting of your death will refund point death penalty. That could be one of the cooldowns you use to minimize it by half. Do Edge Masters specifically. We have Edge Masters. PS Hero, it's on here. First Edge Masters found. Not equipped. We'll do Edge Masters found. Or maybe first Edge Masters equipped. That way, if a mage finds it, they can give it to their own faction, even though it's not the optimal choice, and it will cause drama. Like, if they don't give it to me, I'll actually fucking G-quick kick them. It's just not even drama. Just kick them. Give me the gloves or I'm kicking you. It's like, stop thinking about the points. We're past that. I'll kick you out of the guild. Fuck. All right, anything else? First person to incur wrath? No. It should be who would drop for. It should be, but it's not going to be. Complete 3 dungeons with min resolution / graphics. What does that even look like, actually? Hang on, let me check. I want to see what minimum graphics looks like. I gotta get on classic WoW, I feel like. Or not WoW classic. Let's see. Not that different. Okay, I still want to see. Let me log in. Any penalties for being offline for too long? The entire race will lose 100 points if a person on that race doesn't log in for 7 days. The first person to do that, the entire race loses points. Whatever. What? All right. Let's see. Options. Graphics. Oh my god, I can't even fucking go that low. 720p, apply. Oh my god. Lower everything. Bro, this is blurry. Render scale. Oh no. Wait, no, fuck. Mess with that. Is that just it? Is that it? Oh my god. Oh. It hurts to look at. It actually hurts my eyes, yeah. I can't even read the chat barely. So what should how should I make him do it? I don't think I want to make anyone play like this. If I do, it has to be within reason. Like first dungeon cleared? I feel like that's boring. Not that big of a deal. My god, Throne and Liberty has ruined my ability to move in this game. I could do like first 24-hour stream completed with this resolution. But I feel like if I do that, tons of people are going to opt into that challenge. And it's like, who did it first? Now, it'll also just ruin the people. As funny as it is, it's fucking exhausting looking at this. FPS cap? Where's FPS? Did that max my FPS? I can't tell. Max foreground FPS. There we go. That's why. Oh no. Like, I can play this fine. I guarantee I can play this just fine. But I hate it. Maybe go to 15 FPS. Bro, I'm literally killing my guild right now. Like, this is literally killing everybody. Okay, this is actually really hard to play. Like, this is hard to play. All right, how should I do this then? Like, what should they have to achieve while their graphics are like this? What should be the challenge? First level 20? We could do that, where we have a bunch of like low resolution gamers trying to compete for speedrunning with 15 FPS every fucking WoW. Okay, we can make, it'll be like 3 people that actually commit to it. All right. This should be a lot of points. We'll make this 300. First to hit level 20. It should be 20 something. 25 maybe. Plus, first to hit level 25 while leveling the entire time with, let's mark all this down. Render scale, would this be the same for everyone? Like, can I just write 426 by 240 and that'll be the same for everyone? Okay. With 4:3 resolution / 15. What does 20 FPS look like? Hang on. Like, I feel like this is actual epilepsy. How does this feel? It's actually so much better. I don't think we do that. I think we stick with 15. It's got to be actually miserable. It's crazy how much every frame helps when you're this low in the fucking trenches of FPS. But we got to keep it low. Fuck, it's so different. Oh, it's so fucking miserable. Okay. I've seen Ompy doing, like, he might even be live right now. OnlyFangs prep, mage leveling, speed running. Can't talk to chat right now. I'm focused, right? He better start practicing this shit. This is it. This is a new fucking speed run. Do the UI scale 200%. UI scale 200. Oh, it looks like I only go to 115. Bro. Bro. I want to make it nostalgic, not like this is actually how people played back then, right? Look-wise. Obviously, we could fucking make it miserably awful to look at, but this is how people really looked at the game back then. So that's why it's funnier. FOV 60. Well, there's 50. No one did this. I refuse to fucking believe this was a thing back then. No way. I mean, they're going to play like this. This is zoomed all the way out. All the way out. So this is the best you're going to make it look with those stats. Now install Xpearl. Fuck you. 15 FPS, 50 FOV. 4:3 resolution, 50 FOV, and 1 on graphics scale. On graphics scale, UI scale 115. Right? Render scale 33%. Like, you guys got to tell me how to write this down because I'm too technically stupid to write it appropriately. Is this good? Would this make it to where they have to make it like mine? All of these things? Not for render scale. You are not 4.3. You're 16.9. I am? Okay, yeah, I'm too stupid. Sorry. With 16.9? Or just say 33% render scale. 33% render scale. Like that. 4.3 is CRT. Keep it. I'm probably going to be like really lean. I don't know if like your monitor changes this. Like I'm too stupid. I don't know. You got to render scale twice. Okay, fuck. First day at level 25 while leveling the entire time with 33% render scale. Resolution. Well, let's remove that. 15 FPS, 50 OV, 1 on graphic scale / UI scale 115, render scale 30. Oh. $720p, 33% render scale. Okay. 720p. Like that. Four three, please. Okay, how do I change this to 4.3? Because I don't think mine is, right? You can't. Okay, so then deal with it. This is it. This is fine. Remove full screen. So they have to fucking play windowed mode and make it an actual box like the wide monitor. I'm not going to make them do that. This is fine. This is plenty miserable. And I put 0 UI add-ons. Oh, no anti-aliasing? I don't know what that does, but I can turn that off. None. All right. They will have to level to 25 like this. If they want the points. I don't know who's going to want to jump into this leveling competition. This isn't hard. No, it's not. Well, trust me when I say it doesn't feel good to press keys right now. It really doesn't. $60 FOB V brother. Okay, brother, hang on. I'm at 50 right now. I do 60 instead? Yeah, let's do 50. All right. That's a stupid thing. Exit. Anything else? 250 the first, 20 to anyone else who does it. No, let's have one person do it. I don't want to fucking abuse this. Mouse only. At this point, I'm just trying to kill all my sweats. just trying to kill them all. Everything is so the sweats die. That's the plan. I'm okay with it. You could have those low graphics as a punishment that someone needs to use those settings when they restart to level 10. That could be it, yeah. First to survive a fall with 1% HP. I don't want to do that. Actually, I think I know how to do that too. You could just log into like retail, and I think there's pretty common spots you can drop off of accurately to end at 1% health. So it's pretty easy to do. To accidentally do it, it's like, oh, I barely lived, but It's actually not hard to just consistently do it. What if they fuck it up? They would die, you're right, I guess, but it's a one-time. They get 2 HP, 1 HP? Oh my god. Hidden ACMs. I don't know what an ACM is. First person to crit 1337 could be a fun +5. Could the add-on track that though? Sure, that's stupid and fun. 5. First crit. Or no. Crit for 1337. One time only per character. There you go. If this is all like, I'll send this to Tactics, who I'm hoping is going to be able to talk to the add-on guy. And if any of this isn't possible, it just won't be in there. Let me send all of this to Tactics right now for now, though. First person camera. Maybe after like this level 25 with the bullshit terrible scale add-on guy. We have like 4 add-on people. They're all making shit. First person to get 60 gets a PC. If you want to do that, Starforge, yes, absolutely. Don't put Intel in it, please. And then yeah, for sure. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Down 100% putting Intel GPU in there. I got you. Okay, cool. We'll give them Intel and tell them it's not Intel, and so they're confused as to why it's not working. Thanks. Yeah, we could do some Star for if you guys want to do fucking PC giveaway, sure. That's up to you guys. How many you want to give away? First 60, that's a guarantee. Sure, we'll do that. But we're talking points now. We can throw that in later. No, we don't. What? Is VoIP chat add-on in the works, or did you abandon the idea? I messaged CDank about it, actually, and he said... I don't want to read it word for word, but CDank knew someone that could make like a proximity voice add-on, and I asked an update. The person he was working with was asking for compensation, which is fine. It makes sense, but the person that said they would pay wasn't there. I said, CDank just asked me to pay. I'd pay it. Like, that's completely fine. But then he said, okay, wait, I think I actually have someone else who's better. I said, okay, if they want payment, just come to me. So that's the conversation today. I don't know how good it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be so good that when you're talking to someone in game, when you walk away from them, it's like, no, it like fades out. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I wish it was. I think it'll just be like joining a Discord server with people within your vicinity. If it is like that, that is fucking hilarious, and I would love that. Is the add-on going to track guild deaths? Yeah. Yes, it is. So we have that add-on, I think, being made. We have the add-on that tracks, well, the add-on I showed you guys a second ago, this one, where I can basically enable and disable. This won't really be used at all. I'm pretty much just going to have no auction house, always enabled. Guild only grouping, that's debatable. Guild only trading's always going to be on. Guild only mailbox is always going to be on. I will allow mailbox, obviously, but only guild mailbox. So, but this exists and it will track, and you cannot cheat it, which is good. So RP or voice, add-on for banning things, add-on for tracking achievements. I think that's it. WoW has dynamic sound that changes depending on the environment you're in real time, so it should be able to have the fadeaway. Well, then fuck yeah, sure. You can just cheat and edit it out of the WTF folder. If they do that, I kill them. I don't know if you actually can in this add-on, but I'll kill them. Yeah. You can elect race official, sell one of their members. Wait. Sell one of their members off into slavery for race points. Like trolls selling off one of their own? Might be too far. How is what and make them do what? Like you sell, say PS Hero is playing Undead and the Undead race leader sells PS Hero to the Taurens to do what? To farm herbs. Farm herbs. Oh, I just got the fucking joke. That didn't even hit me. I was thinking about the logistics of like, why would you want them to go do that? That's what I was thinking about. I wasn't even thinking about the fucking racist connotations. God. I'm thinking about maybe like we could do some like mercenary hires. You can spend your race's points to hire someone from Fangsley to do farming for you, and anything they earn within that time you can have. I could see something like that. So like say you really want a bunch of linen, you can spend your race's points to like hire some really fucking esteemed farmer in Fangsley to farm linen for you for the next 3 hours. They'll just send a screenshot of their current bags and just farm. And whatever's in their bags by the end of the time you can have. But this is getting too complicated. I do want people to be able to just log in and fucking play the game. Without having to actually give two flying fucks about any of this. They can do that. Absolutely. Fangsley could just grief if they didn't like the person. It's just not needed. But that's hilarious. That's fucking funny. Spending points to hire someone that fucking hates you and they just say fuck you and they just leave. That is funny, but you're right. Too complicated. Why not give points for each race total levels? So first to combined level 500 gets like plus 50. I would love to do something like that, but I have to wait until the quiz actually goes out. I haven't even taken the quiz yet. Not even off stream. I haven't even tested it. Someone said they took, I think Novak said he took it and he tried to force pick himself into Orc to see if he could do it and he got undead. With that being said, I don't know if like we're still gonna have a fuck ton of undeads, or are we gonna have a fuck ton of Taurens? Are we gonna have a like? Is it going to be an even 25 split across all four? I don't know, but I do know it's very difficult to get the race you want. You're almost just as fucking just click random shit, honestly. Probably now. I did it. I tried to get Tarn and I got Troll. Yeah, thank you, Troll. You're the one who took it and told me you tried to get something and you got Troll. Yeah, it was you. Not a lot of people have taken it. Not a lot of people have access. for cosmetic quiz that's called an RNG generator. So it is and it isn't. There are questions that lore-wise abso-fucking-lutely lead towards the race that you want to play. 100% there are. There are also questions that don't realistically fucking make sense. So there is RNG. What the hell is this nerd talking about? Poke. Hey. OnlyFangs is coming up. So it's pointless. Got it. It isn't and isn't. If you, let's say there's 50 questions. Let's say 15 of those are pretty fucking, you select the right answer, right? If you get all 15 of those right for the race that you want, you're obviously much more likely to get the race you want. If it was my life on the line, I had to either A, random number generator to try and get orc, or take the quiz to try and get orc, I'd pick the quiz. So, but yeah, you're very likely not going to get what you want. Dead at 59, minus points. We may not get any 59 deaths. And I could take the quiz myself today. Should I? If I do, I feel like every single fucking person in OnlyFangs is going to look at the quiz, study it, and try and get a force pick. I don't know. It's a bad idea. Yeah, well, I'm probably not streaming tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next. I'm like taking a week off. Yeah, I think I wait. It's like the same answers to get in with you. Yeah, if I got orc, they would just copy me. But I don't think you get the same questions. The questions rotate and change. So if I take the quiz, I'm going to get 25 questions or however many it is. But there's like 50 questions that you could get. As an example. Anyways, not doing it today. Anything else? I've been sitting here for 3 hours talking. At this point, I've been doing it for 3 hours. I don't even fucking want to do show Saturday. Guild hero. Save a guildie from a certain doom. That's going to require review from me. Which, again, I'm okay with. As long as it's limited. I don't want people like, check this out. Is this considered saving someone? Look at this. Hey, look at that. I would limit it to saving a guildie above level 20. So I don't get a bunch of level 1s like, dude, I saved this guy. He's level 4. I don't fucking care. I healed him once. Okay, sure. This will require review from me, but I'll add it. We'll make that be 20 points. Saving a guildie from certain death. What are the limitations? That you weren't in a group with. That you weren't originally in a group with. Must be level 20 plus. Saving a guildie from certain death that you weren't originally in a group with must be level 20 plus. You can easily fake that. Not really. I mean, what you could do, it's only 20 points. It's not a big deal. So it's kind of a waste of time. But you could just follow Seer around once he hits level 20. You'll get your opportunity. But it's like 20. What are you doing? Like, there's better things to farm points than that. You mean follow Miz and Emmy? Oh. So anyways. Sure. Ain't no way people are going to keep track of all this. They are. It's an add-on. It's easy. Give everyone the quiz at the same time at the end of the guild meeting. That is exactly what I'm going to be doing. On the 13th, we have our guild meeting. We have a lot of things to go over. I do want to go over all of this with everyone, which I bet all the WoW sweats are probably going to watch this and, you know, look at it, blah, blah, blah. My mouse just died. But a lot of people aren't. Like Russell and fucking non-WoW people who have to play WoW all day. So we'll go over all this. Fuck, where's my mouse plug? Hang on. And then there's other things too to go over. One sec. Ugh. Okay. Fucking mouse died. Wait, did it? Yeah, it did. On a Wednesday? On a Wednesday, yes. Unfortunately. Hello, mouse. What is going on? I fucking plugged it directly in. Why aren't you moving? Oh, there we go. Weird. Ugh. If the questions are random, is there a chance you get locked out of a race by chance? No. They're random in the sense that it's different multiple choice. So you're going to get a question, and there's going to be 4 answers, or 8. If there's 8, that means 2 out of 8 of those answers will give you 1 point towards a certain race. That simple. You will not get questions where, you know, Taran, all of them will give you a point towards every race. That's it. So, should winning a level 60 Makra not give you more than the first to 25 with bad graphics? Yes and no. Okay, so here's my thought process on that. So these 300 points will be dished out in the first week, I'm sure, for first to hit 25. However, the 250, these will be dished out at least a week after. And every single week, the points reset. Every week. So if you're negative 10,000 points one week, the next week you're back to 0. See what I'm saying? And yeah. So sure, it's less, but it's like, this is late game stuff. And you won't be able to do the 300 point quest the second week. It's already done. Yeah. Will we be able to join? No. First person to die in lava. That's a good one. Minus 100. No. Lava's not as dumb as drowning. Minus 50. Lava death. Have you thought about beginners? Do they have a chance to progress with the rules? That's a worry. That is an actual concern of mine. I want to do a guild that's filled with beginners. Or not a guild, but, you know, a raid that's filled with beginners. But it's really hard for me to immerse myself in the brain of someone who's never played WoW. Because this game is second nature to someone like me, who's played it for fucking 20, 30 years. I don't even know. So how fucked are they with SGF? Solo guild found, meaning we can only trade within our own guild. How fucked are they? More fucked than everyone else, that's for sure. They can't trade with anyone. But at the same time, it's not that much worse than just leveling hardcore normally. It's not. You're not going to have any gold to buy anything in the auction house anyways. All of your gold is going towards your spells, is it not? No boosting. Well, that's not even playing the game, really. If you suck, you can just group with the guildies. You can. But that's kind of the whole point of this is like, again, you can buy mats, which helps the noobs. So in a way, this is easier for the assuming the sweats don't hog up all of the fucking mats from the vault and they allow the fucking noobs to have them. I hope that's what happens. The race leaders better not fucking be dumb. They funnel like the noobs should have first aid. The noobs should have engineering pretty much handed to them. They should. I don't want to see them out there farming tin, for God's sake. But that's up to the race leaders, which I think will probably... Our meeting is on the 13th of November. I do not know when OnlyFangs is starting. I don't know. When would I want to host election day where we actually vote for our race leaders? And how would I want to do it? I think what we'll do is after OnlyFangs starts, 1 week into OnlyFangs, when the points are actually applied, that's the day we will also hold a vote. That way, the guild will have gotten to play together for a week, and people can do their, you know, politics, vote for Pedro shit, right? That's what I think we do. They can do their campaign. November 5th? Well, no. It'll be after we start OnlyFangs. 1 week after we start leveling. So the first week of leveling, we won't have a race leader, maybe? Should we do it that way? Or should I just... It just sucks. I don't want to do... I feel like I don't want to waste election day. It's so fucking funny and stupid. But I don't want to do it before OnlyFangs starts. How do I get around this? What do I do? That might be a Mizkiff thing, because the requirements of being a race leader is you're going to have to actually be there in real life. That trims down the amount of potential candidates significantly. But I think it's funnier if we can be a part of like Mizkiff's IRL like guild meetings, if they're physically there on a fucking podium talking. So maybe we could do it before. Have you asked Sketch yet? I would love if Sketch played. The only problem is these younger fuckers will open World of Warcraft and fucking quit after a week. Emaru is a race leader. She could do it if people vote for. I gotta talk to Miz and see what he wants to do. Like, hey, here's the deal. Do you want to do an IRL stream beforehand? If so, we got to start planning it, and we got to tell people that this is happening so they can start campaigning to try and gain votes. And yeah, we'll just let everyone in OnlyFangs vote, but you can't vote for yourself, and you only get 1 vote. And you have to vote. Like, you are required to put someone in. It's like part of being, you have to. Oh, but you also need to know what race you are. Oh, fuck. You're right. I didn't think about that. They don't know that they haven't taken the quiz yet. Fuck. Yeah, maybe. I think we'll do this. I think the 13th we have our meeting. I don't know when OnlyFangs starts, but let's just say like a week after, like the 20th, we'll probably just host election day. I don't know. I just don't want to fucking start OnlyFangs and then make everyone take a day off to do an IRL meeting. I don't want to do that. So it depends on when we start OnlyFangs. I gotta wait till I fucking figure that out. Maybe choose race leader from the ones you got the most points in their race and quiz. Oh, like the farthest leaning troll, the farthest leaning orc. I could. true orc blood. But they also have to attend the meetings. So the highest scoring orc that's eligible to join the meetings would be the orc race leader initially. That could work, but it's also funnier to let everyone vote. I mean, they would only be it for a week until we replace them, but regardless, I feel like no race leader is funny at first. So 4 raceless leaders for now? No. Who's in on the ballot? Or who's on the ballot? I don't know. I gotta find out. I don't know. Like Sardako fucking flew to a different state. So granted, he lives in a different state. He's willing to fly in for these IRL meetings. He can be on the ballot, right? I gotta find out who's willing to do that. Fuck it. PSR, you want to fly over to NA for all the meetings? You're on the ballot, but you have to do it. I'll G-kick you if you fucking screw us over. How often are these meetings? Great question. I don't know. Another thing I don't know. I'm thinking weekly, or at least bi-weekly. Bi-weekly minimum, for sure. These are the IRL meetings. I think we do have guild meetings weekly, though. Maybe not guild meetings, but, you know, at least race leader meetings. Asmon is undead. I would love if Asmon played. It'd be great. I don't know if he will. Will the different race be in their own separate guilds with Greenwall to coordinate with the entirety of the guild? Will the different races be in their own separate guilds with Greenwall? No, everyone's going to be in OnlyFangs, and I'm just going to have them as, like, their role as undead. Now they're Troll, and then Taran, and then 4 officers, and then me, guild leader. Those are the only... That's it. How long is OnlyFangs? How long do you think it'll take till we clear BWL? Two months? Till everyone quits? People didn't quit last time, actually. They did not. It all kind of just came to a very sudden halt, unfortunately. But people weren't quitting necessarily. I did, yeah, pretty much. Not by choice necessarily. Sod definitely fucked everything. GTA RP was doing something that fucked us sideways a little bit. Yeah, some RP launch took away a lot of members. Sod released kind of fucked a lot of things over. Sod was so good at first. I hated it. Hated it so much. Was so mad. Christmas will fuck you, no? I don't think so. I don't care if people take time off as long as they log in at least once per week and don't lose their race tons of points. We'll probably do a guild Secret Santa. That we should definitely do a Secret Santa guild stream. IRL. I think that'd be funny. Yeah, there's tons of dumb shit. We should do a trust fall or a trust building IRL stream where we go and we do like trust falls and things like that. I think that'd be funny. I also want to go on a football field and I want to role play doing in-game mechanics in BWL. And everyone has to, you know, do their part and actually like physically, like if they're a rogue, I want to see them consistently auto attacking. Things like that. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. So we'll have a LARP stream, but we're also going to be studying mechanics. Are you providing the weapons? I expect you to make your own weapons. So there's a lot of options here. Maybe I'll get like one of those speaker phones where I'm just yelling And I'll need someone that role plays the boss. And I'll just yell out mechanics, and I expect them to know what to do. Anyways. Like, we'll be on the field, right? Oh my god, I just thought of something so stupid. I'll have someone standing in the touchdown lane of a football field, and they're Anixia. And I'm going to tell them breath is coming in left side, and they have to sprint to the other side of the field. And they're all fucking physically just weak, passing out in like mage robes and shit. Oh, fuck. That's so dumb. But yeah, plenty of IRL streams planned. I don't know if there's anything left to add here, but I'm enjoying the discussion. Hire someone to film on a drone. Maybe we could Nick to help us out with that. Tech guy. Nick isn't joining? I don't know. If he wants to, he can. I think Nick wants to play, but also doesn't want to give up his just chatting superpower right now. He's really killing it. World of Warcraft would shut that down pretty fast. Maybe he can get him and all of those girls on his stream to play. Wonderful. Would love it. They'll all die, and I'm sure Nick would quit with them. But funny regardless. He plays retail off stream, but retail isn't a time sink. That's the problem. This is a time sink. Like a fucking massive time sink. Maybe on all? Sure, that's fine. Retail is a time waste. Cool, but it's not a time sink. He can still stream. Sadly, WoW is probably going to kill a lot of streamers' viewers, and they will quit. Yeah, that's the other thing. There's definitely droughts. It's not the most lucrative section. It's going to be a good section to farm if we're going to talk about Twitch politics at first, but there will be the dog days where it's like, at the end of the day, Classic WoW is actually sitting there waiting on flight paths, auto-running to quests, and auto-attacking mobs.
What's the criteria
That's the
to join
meat
and what
of the
hoops
game.
do I have to jump through to get in? Eyes.
What's criteria to join and what hoops do I have to jump through to get in? To be blunt, high view count. Enough where people actually give a fuck to see you in the game or in the guild. That's mainly it. Or at least know someone or be like a known character, I guess, on a stream where people know of you in a way. It sounds kind of, what's the word? Cringe, but that's the blunt answer. So like Vigors doesn't stream, but he could join. McConnell does, well, he does stream, but he could join, right? There's a lot of WoW sweats in the guild that stream at 10 viewers. They might get kicked. Maybe. I'm still debating whether I trim. Because at least those guys know they don't have a raid spot. Like, they're basically not even second chair or second string. They're like fourth string. They're not getting it anytime soon. Am I getting in? No, I don't make the cut. It's a popularity contest. It is. That's no bullshit. Straight to the truth. It is. When I'm making the raid roster, the first thing I'm considering is view count. Because it's the best representation as to how badly people want to see you in the raid. That's not full and through true, but it's the best I can go off of. Like, Rav doesn't really stream and get view count, but people want to see Rav, so that's like an exception where I kind of look a little more past that. But then next thing is I do want to have a decent roster. So when we were playing on Alliance, I made sure to have every Paladin buff. So we had people being benched that I would originally put in before these Paladins, but we needed Paladins. So in this case, we're going to need Shamans. That's how it's gonna work. YouTubers allowed? YouTubers are great. I'm all for YouTubers. I don't care. As long as you record your fucking death. Wins show Saturday. It might not even fucking happen today. Tough shit. I'm too interested in flexing this off before I go. See if Tactics responded. Plus points for a clipped GM encounter or going to GM jail. That doesn't exist anymore. I don't think they've ever... I think a GM showed themselves in SOD one time or a couple of times during the STV Blood Moon event, right? That was the last time I saw a GM flying around doing GM stuff for Zaryu, yeah. Maybe they would do it in an OnlyFangs situation. I mean, it's not like it's some random GM on Wagey revenue. It's going to be like a fucking big time dev. Why the fuck would they show up? I don't know. I know some devs. Just message them to log in. Fuck. We'll do 10. Or no, 20. Have a GM physically near you in game. Let's just do near you in game. Sure. Or a GM in game encounter. Do IRL. Okay, IRL works too. Spot a GM. That's a weird one. It's stupid. I don't think it's ever going to happen. All right. If we're going to move on and keep talking, punishments. So these are the things that I can make people do, and they can only do it once to reduce the severity of the points. I mean, there's punishment pizza, generic. There's B Rob's mute for a day. There's the weak aura sound bullshit. Well, for a stream, let's do that. And then at the end, Rob decides how well you did. So you could essentially choose to be Rob's mute for a stream, but if you don't do a good job, Rob can basically make it to where you don't get any points alleviated. So if it's minus 100 and you're trying to change it to only minus 50, Rob can say you actually sucked ass, so you wasted your time. It's still negative 100. We'll let Rob decide. Clown makeup. Oh yeah, low resolution for a stream. Just in general, make them do it. Blender drink. Oh yeah, we could do a blender concoction of my creation. They'll have to get in a call with me, and I'll have to go on their DoorDash and see what they have available, and we'll like blender it. So I could do... I did Torchy's tacos last time. I think it was like fish tacos combined with some random shit. Blender it, and you have to drink it. Oh yeah, we could blender a lunchly. Hot chip. Some really hot shit to eat. Sure. Imagine drinking a lunchly. That is horrendous. Ghost pepper salad. That's just really hot shit to eat. Trying to think of something else, something that's like realistic you can make them do. talk to a podcast marathon. It's dumb. Eyebrow slit. Make them do the thing on their eyebrow. We could do a makeup. We like make them dress up as a clown for a day. Makeup for a day. We can decide what we want them to do. Fucking what, juggalo or whatever, or clown. I don't know, fucking Joker. Some stupid ugly makeup we can make them do for a day. Genuine fursuit. Fursuits are too expensive. I can't make people do that. I guess we could fursuit. We'll just throw it on here. Maybe it's Ms. Kiff, right? I'll make him buy it. You can cough up the money. Ugh. Dommy's chat pizza. That's the punishment pizza. How many VTubers are playing, considering IRL punishment won't work? Well, that's why we have B Rob's mute for his stream. Nothing's really more degrading than that. I'm not playing with VTubers. Dude, I hate VTubers, Poke. I really do. Do this. It's fish rye bread. Bro. I'm about to throw up. What is this? Let's slice Finnish fish bread. Ew. ASMR. I mean, it's just really shitty food. That's there. Hold on, let's see. We'll just do this. Like, it depends on your area. So in your case, PS Hero, like, I don't know what's available for you to get in your area. We'll have to get in Discord and you walk me through what you have available. And if you have really shitty food, like whatever the fuck you just linked, yes, that will work. But that depends on the person. So let's throw that shitty food, generic, leave it like that. Surstrumming. Give Lakari compliments. Surstrumming. Can you order surstrumming the day of? It needs to be able. It kind of needs to be the day of. That's why fursuit's kind of like, And makeup for dudes don't have makeup for the most part. It's like, how are they gonna? Also, people don't have hot shit to eat. But low resolution for a stream, it can happen the day of. The weak auras, we can set that up in a day if we already have it set up, like done. Just send them the weak aura and the files. Webcam mic on stream for one day. Whew. They're already going to be insecure about view count in the WoW section. Let's make it worse. It's fucked up. They're going to sound like sketch. No one has a Logitech C920 anymore. I literally have that. Well, I have a Brio. Let's see how it sounds. Hang on. Are you guys ready? I think this is it. Oh, that's Steam. Do I not? Why don't I see my... Do I have... I think I have it disabled in my recording. Hold on. Where would I like go to this? Hold on. There's like a screen I got to go to. Sound settings maybe. And then I have to go to more sound settings. Recording. Where's the fucking webcam? That's not it. That's not it. Is this it? Not plugged in? That can't be it. That's not it. It's my headset. Steam streaming mic. That can't be. Is it? It's not voice meter. And it's not cable output. Communications? No way. Is it disabled under device manager? Fuck. I just wanted to test out my mic. Look at the Brio. Uh-oh. I don't know if it's gonna like fuck over OBS. Hold on. Camera settings. Is it Logitune? Logitune. Okay, hang on. Logitune update available. Remind me later. MX Brio connected. Built-in microphone. Enable. Rebooting device. It probably broke my webcam, but that's okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now let me fix my OBS webcam. Hang on. Okay, we're good. All right, now it's enabled. So here we go. This is what it's going to sound like. Okay, test. How's this sound? Is this better? Listen, some people might have to go through this on a whole stream. I don't know if you raise microphone boost. For one day with settings I choose. How does my typing sound? Good? Perfect. All right. Let's go back to the other good mic. So webcam mic on stream for one day with the settings that I choose, so I might fucking bass boost it. I don't care. Go back. No. Very cheap TTS for a stream. I could make them do free TTS. Free TTS for a stream. Or like 1 bit TTS. Not free. I mean, but then it's not a... We could do... How many bits should it be? Fuck, they would love this challenge. Fucking 10-bit TTS. Money goes to charity. Or maybe I do like 100-bit TTS. Money goes to Miz. It's even worse. 100 bits is $1. Yeah. But the problem is, it's like, I do want the TTS to be funny, right? If I do 10, it's just going to be spamming 1, 2, 3 over and over. Like, zero creativity. They also could just get no donations at all. And now they're not even being punished. But isn't that perfect? You're right. Fuck them. 10-bit TTS, money goes to charity. Double fucked. 10 fucking cents. No skipping. Unless TTS, or not TT, unless TOS. Words. How do you spell threatened? Threatened. That's right. Okay. Brain. Inverted controls. Inverted controls. I mean, that's just insta-death. I'm trying to think. So S would be going forward. Custom key bindings, and I decide. Custom keybind. They'll end up just okay. You're right. Custom. Fuck it. Custom keybinds decided by me for one stream. One stream must be 6 hours. I think that's a fair limit. Or let's do 4 hours. 4 hours of whatever I decide. Mouse sensitivity decided by me for one stream. We'll make those separate. Controller only. I don't know how difficult it is to set up a controller for WoW. How would you get eligible for punishment? Good point. I didn't even fucking think about that. Because we already have the minus points, and the points are already a punishment in a way. I could do it where it's like if you lost 100 points or more in one death. Spin the wheel for all on the... I don't know if I can be dishing out that many punishments, guys. That's... Yeah, if you die and you're... well, your fuck up, whatever it is. I assume everything's kind of a death in a way. Like if you die to guards, you don't have to do one of these. But if you lose 100, so unrecorded, oh my God, an unrecorded death. AFK death. First officer death? Oh, God. Yeah, I think if you minus 100 in any way results in getting one of these punishments. Oh, no. Yeah. Forced to read all quest dialogue for a stream. Must. Oh my God, that's fucked. Must read all quest dialogue out loud for a stream. With voices. With voices per character. I mean, you just have to do your best. Oh, that's fucked. Turn off insta-quest text. They can do insta-quest text as long as they read it. Must play game in first person. Should I throw... fuck it. First person gaming for one stream.
You need a whole race punishment for the worst race of the week since points reset, so people don't just slack off and don't give a fuck about being last.
Well, okay, there are race punishments. There are. I guess maybe I could add something where the sweats will hate it, because... well, the sweats would hate the fact that they can only roll 1 to 85 in raid. So when we're raiding, say we do Molten Core, the race that is in last place will roll 1 through 85 for every single piece of gear. The race in first place will roll 1 through 100, second 1 through 95, and third 1 through 90. So you have lower chances of getting any gear. How about the opposite? No talking for one stream? That's easy. RP walk for an hour. They would just fucking AFK for an hour. Can your add-on force the white death fog to be on at all times? I don't think so. Hmm. Punishment, delete one piece of gear decided by the wheel spin. Well, their character would be deleted. The only way you can lose 100 or more points is by dying to something. I think. Well, I guess coward debuff. Not necessarily. But losing a Montgra would mean you died. First death above level 20. Oh, God. No keybinds could be one. Well, I think what's going to end up happening, custom keybinds decided by me for one stream. I think people are going to end up just clicking everything, and that's fine. I'm going to fucking make some miserable key bindings for them. Arrow controls. There's no way to... Actually, there is a way to police that. We could remove WASD from movement. Arrow keys to move? Click to move, I think, is too much. No, it's fine. I think the key bindings change. Inverted mouse, no. You can't click to move anymore, okay. If you're in a group and you die, surviving party members also get punished for letting you die. I'll review some things and we'll see. I'm okay with reviewing some stuff in question, but also, in a way, I kind of like that. Like, sure, it's not your fault you died in the group, but everyone else in the group was like a troll, and now you hate trolls, sure. Or orcs, whatever. We'll see. Walking in game for an entire stream. I'm just hoping most of these go to sweats, these punishments, but I already know they won't, and it's like, fuck, I'm nerfing the non-sweats so hard. It's also hilarious. What I could do, I could try... Fuck, I guess I could try and make a quiz. Again, another one. Maybe there's got to be... Fuck, I can't do it now. I got to find a way to define whether or not someone's a sweat. Maybe I just fucking define it myself. And if they're a sweat, all of their negative points are doubled. So if I deem them a sweat and they die as the first level 60, it's minus 600. But that means more sweats are going to end up getting negative 100. Like, if they die to the son of Aragul, that's 100. That gets them on the board. But that means every person now is going to have to be classified as either a sweat or non-sweat, and we have to find a way to classify them. And that, I think the best way to do it is probably just through me deciding whether they are or aren't. Doesn't seem that hard. It is and it isn't, right? But I think some people are they're gonna breeze through pretty easily. I think I might do that. That's a decision I'll make later, but we could do something like that. Uh, 200 or 150 should be the amount. 100 is just too low. Yeah, maybe you're right. There's not a lot of things that actually go over 150, though. Like losing a Montgra, coward debuff. First level 60 death. First death in general is one. Someone's going to get that. I guess unrecorded death. There's so many people in the guild that you're right, I might actually hit these negatives pretty easily. I definitely need more negatives. More subtractions like you fucked up. The list is pretty short. But it is mainly just deaths. The deaths will rack up. Hmm. No ninja looting. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Maybe I could do something like... Ooh, I just thought of... Maybe we could do this. Fuck, I don't know how we could make the add-on can't automate this, but I was going to think like first death is... How much is dying? Normal, basic death? I forget. Basic death, 25. Maybe your first basic death is minus 25. The next death is minus 50, and it ramps up every single time to be more and more. But I don't know how the add-on could track that because it would be different characters, right? We'd have to manually go in and apply it to each person. I don't think we do that. I do think, however, I knock this to minus 35 per basic death. Oh, maybe not. I just realized. Minus 30. I just minus 30. Okay. Sarge just had everybody. I'm not doing it. I would just leave. It's not happening. I've already been here for way too long. I don't want to start just Saturday anymore. I'll probably play like Brotato or something in a bit, but yeah. Must win a game of Valorant? No. A punishment where you select a spell and they have to type /cast to use. So one spell must be manually typed in chat. They just would not use that spell. So like I would ban Frostbolt from mages. Or use only spellbook. Spellbook casting. Okay. They'll get really good at... I know Frostbolt is on page 2. Spellbook gaming. Must click. Sure. No questy. That's an easy one.